Hello and welcome back. I have no idea why I can't see that on my screen. Wait. There, no, okay. I have to make sure it's not showing you anything sensitive. Okay. So for some reason this isn't showing up on my screen. You guys can see it, but I can't. Thank you for redeeming Take Your Vitamin, by the way. Asper's eyes. And yes, thank you for yelling Dead Cell. What's up, Team Flash? Nom nom nom. Alright, so I gotta figure out why this isn't outputting correctly. What if I just went ahead and did this? There we go. Think that would fix it? What do you think, Kellen? Do you think that would fix it? You're just biting the gate. You have no idea what would fix it. That's okay, though. It's because you're a baby. Yeah. That's right. Uh-huh. That's right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I can see it on my screen, but you can't see it on your screen. So we're making progress in a backwards direction, sort of. Actually, more like in a sideways direction. Okay, now you can see it on the screen. And I can see it on the screen. Let's go, Kellen. I solved it. You wanna see Kellen's new trick? Hold on. You wanna see Kellen's new trick? Give me a high five. Can I get a high five? Yeah! Good high five! That's my little boy. There you go, now you can see him. High five! High five! Okay. Do you want to see what's on this side? Okay. Ugh. Yeah. What are we doing over here? What's going on over here? I've discovered, so I launched the game to try and, you know, make sure it wouldn't, like, say it's fully downloaded, then you launch the game and it's like, oh, thanks for launching the game for the first time. By the way, here's our, like, 20 gigabyte title update that you need to download before the game will work. I discovered you can hold right bumper to speed up the like crawl through. You can hold left bumper to pause it. You can hold right trigger to zoom in, and then once you're all the way zoomed in, you can like adjust the position of the camera. But only when you're zoomed all the way in. But you can like freeze it in a position. Yeah. You can press triangle to change the time of day. From day to night, I guess. And, oh yeah, you can click in the right stick to change the screen filter. There's obnoxious pink, there's black and white, there's AI filter, and there's more green. Actually, wait, is this the normal one? I think that's the normal one. What's this one? This one's like washed out colors. What's going on, Gillen? I'm not gonna let you touch all the stuff on my desk. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you touch all this stuff on my desk. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You can't touch all this stuff on my desk. Okay, why don't you go play with Grandpa? What's the matter? What's the matter? You don't want to go play with Grandpa? Are you kind of chilling? It's fun to just chill sometimes. Can you grab the title and stretch it around? No, I tried all the other buttons. I think that's the only like buttons that do anything. He really is just laying there, just having a good time. Yeah, you can click in the stick to change the filter. You can zoom in. The D-pad doesn't do anything. The touchpad doesn't do anything. Square and circle buttons don't do anything, I'm pretty sure. Left trigger doesn't seem to do anything. The X button starts the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to deliver you to your grandpa, because you're being silly. You're being extremely silly. All right. Sweet kid. He loves spending time with me. Ugh. I already went through the options. The timing of this clip, Kellen struck down by a plane. Oh no. Clear the game to obtain all of this additional equipment. Okay, so if you clear the game, you get all of these, but if you pick one, you start with one. Which Metal Gear Solid game do you like? The original MGS3 asked this too. Gave you a bonus. And if you said I like MGS2, you start the game with the Raiden mask on. Green face paint and brown face paint. What the heck? Banana uniform for Peace Walker. National flag face paint for MGS5. I guess let's pick everything. Is there... I'm actually really curious what this does. Now I'm gonna look it up. If there are any other changes. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter. Well, let's do the MGS2 opening then, because it'll be funny. Okay. Modern controls or okay, I think we're gonna go. I think I decided I wanted to do new style. Because of course we've played the game in legacy style. I wanna try the new stuff. Maybe we'll do a legacy playthrough at some point, or maybe I will off stream. Getting the streak back. Congratulations, Culbridge. Enjoy your bonus. Interesting. They do not let you start on European Extreme until you've beaten Extreme. Game over upon being detected by the enemy. Oh, in Extreme you can't use the anti-personnel sensor and the active sonar? That's interesting. Snake starts with the EZ gun, a silent tranquilizer with infinite ammo. Interesting. Let's just play on normal. Oh. Are you hearing those audio crackles? That's not good. Oh, that's really bad. Hold on. Audio crackles, please no. It showed up on mine, but not on yours. Probably because it's just mad about USB 3.0 ports. Let me put that back in. I'm gonna try and get rid of audio crackles before we begin. Oh. Well, it's working there, so I just... There we go, no audio crackles. Okay, love that. Let's view all tips. I love tips. Give me tips. I earned a trophy.
After the end of World War II,
the
world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Based on what? Now we know.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I didn't put the subtitles on. Oops. It explains that Cav OK means cloud and visibility. Okay. Oh yes, I'm wearing the mask. There we go.
That cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Solid Snake says in MGS1, I'll only take orders directly from you, Colonel.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
That guy calls him a panty waste because he thinks he's nervous.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
And see, now he does it. I'll only take orders directly from you.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Awesome. Looks like his eye opening. This is completely unchanged, this music.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Negative 46 degrees up here.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
Halo standing for high altitude,
10
low
seconds to
opening.
drop off. Stand by.
Referring to the opening of your
Status
parachute.
Okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings and fly. God be with you. He does a couple flips just for fun. Original directed by Hideo Kojima. Interesting.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So
Haha.
what exactly is this?
It is.
wonderful
It's the
mission?
tutorial mission.
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov
Museum
left
footage.
rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece.
That's
but the
actual
whole ordeal
footage.
had left him
It was in the
exhausted,
original.
and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the
Just
Soviets to
barely.
pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us
This
to
is where it
return
diverges from actual history.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then
You
a
really
month
didn't
ago,
want to go back.
we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision.
The
Once
fuzzy
more,
pictures of the
it's on the
weapon.
verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it?
He's got a
to do with
monocle,
space rockets?
Coleridge.
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're
This
right.
is not
I
a
don't
the
know
Penguin
details, but it
situation,
appears to be
thankfully.
a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Good one, Snake.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Meanwhile,
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I'm telling him that now?
Don't get
Falling
Sokolov
for
back
30
before that
minutes.
weapon is complete, we'll
Yeah,
be
pretty
facing a
much.
major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate
Oh, I
it.
should.
The process
If you
takes
look
about
all the
20
way up, I
minutes.
think it says it has the fox symbol
Once it's complete,
on the inside of the.
Cumsham's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it
The
easy.
Fulton.
It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Damn it. Oh, he nods at paramedic there because paramedic is the field specialist. The audio crackles are back. It's annoying. I might need to get a new capture card for the first time ever. Oh! Almost fell off that giant cliff, but alright. Here he is. It says Jack instead of Naked Snake if you have the mask on, because Jack is both his name and Raiden's name. This is the survival fever. Okay. Damn it, Cloud. Wait, how do I open the... How do I open the, codec? Control the tilt angle to adjust movement speed. Intrusion view. Oh, funny. It still has, like, still shows your body. Stand tall. That's an interesting, interesting way to phrase that. It's supposed to be you, like, tiptoeing. You're not standing, though. Because that makes sense for that. You're tiptoeing.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
It updates his personal data right then and there.
Take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Yeah, Major Tom. Gonna get that David Bowie reference in there. Alright, there we go. Ah. Now there's who we were expecting. Yeah! Look at how detailed he is. You get that extra scene if you pick I like MGS2.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission.
Classic.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words,
Gotta love how he says
equipment
speciality.
on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I know that both of those exist, but I have not seen the trailer. Okay, so... Oh, first of all, cutscene subtitles, please. Give me a little background, give me speaker name. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, give me some in-game subtitles too. That's fun. Anything else? I'm pretty. Oh yeah, I need to know. Radio window. Okay, down. I think I pressed that on the D-pad. I think you just can't bring up the codec before he calls you. That makes sense. I don't think you have any frequencies yet. Also, wasn't there something else? We couldn't, Oh, no, okay. Never mind. Oh, interesting. This is different. You can open the radio screen if you want. Hold down to open the radio window. Input the frequency of the person you wish to speak to, or select their name from the memory list. Yeah, so you can tune to like a specific frequency if you know one, but you can also just do that.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down. Your backpack got caught on a tree to the north. Try heading in that direction.
Oh, my controller made that noise. It makes it on a delay though. Can you hear that? No, it doesn't trigger the mic. If I talk, you can probably hear it. This is me talking so you can hear it. Good knife work. Oh, I see a snake. See that snake? That snake. That's a freaking detailed snake, man. Oh, wait, I can't see it? Oh, I'm too close to it? That is a solid snake, it's true. Hiya! Got him. Now it's a liquid snake. Oh. Why am I in first person view? Wait, why is that a toggle? I guess that's just a toggle and there's nothing I can do about it. I would think it would be here, but... oh well. Kicked him. Apparently that kills him too. Just trying to knock him out. I think I need a tranquilizer for that. It's okay. Can't you roll? How do I roll? Do I have to be sprinting? Oh, you have to press triangle to do that. Interesting. Wait, why is that a different button? Oh, look at all the grass getting on me. Slowly falls off, though. Falls off faster if you run. It's kind of neat. Why is that a different button than crouch? I guess so you can run and then crouch into something. Oh, he automatically kind of takes the wall. I don't know if that's, Wait, is that new? Yeah, give me that mushroom. What's this? All right. Oh, interesting. You can, like, save presets of camouflage? I can't... oh, I can't change camouflage because I don't have my backpack. Alright.
Snake, you said your backpack got caught on a tree branch, right?
Yeah,
Was
Yeah.
there ivy growing on the tree?
there was, but
Perfect.
perfect.
Indeed. You can climb any ivy-covered tree by standing in front of the ivy and pressing the action button. Climb the tree and retrieve your backpack. You can climb any ivy-covered... climb the tree...
Is that all he has to say?
Snake, first you need to find that your backpack...
Okay. Snake, please go climb the tree. I'm not going to tell you again. Oops.
Snake, did you climb that tree?
Yes,
Good. So the backpack?
not yet.
Not yet? Don't tell me you went up the tree just to take in the view. Well, I must admit that's not a bad idea. Climbing a tree does give you a wider range of view. You can use it for scouting.
We're gonna get all the
What you need to do
codecs.
now is retrieve your backpack. Understood?
Yeah,
The backpack is on the branch pointing east on that tree, right? Walk along the branch and get it. Be careful not to fall. You should be able to grab your backpack if you hang from the branch by pressing the action button. You should be able to...
You think there's one if you fall off?
Snake, your backpack is... You can climb any...
Oh,
Snake.
There's an improvement from the original here. In the original, if you fast forwarded any codec, the voice lines would turn off, and then you couldn't hear the voice lines anymore. Even if you suddenly realized that, say, that particular codec, you hadn't actually listened to it before.
The backpack is on... Walk along the branch and get it. You should be able...
But now you can. If you fast forward, you still get to hear the voice lines.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal.
How do you see that? He's seeing it through the radio, obviously.
So you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
It plays your
I'll
death
keep it in
animation in
mind.
reverse.
You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
And she's the best character.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to.
Paramedics' voice lines are in like a completely different quality.
You remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
The boss!
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
She helped plan
Jack,
this
is that
mission.
you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the
No
orders
enemies
you're given.
and no
That's
friends.
what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
No such thing as an
As
enemy
long
in
as we have
absolute
loyalty
terms.
to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you were
Either
always
of
best
us?
at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
But you were just advising him this mission, boss. What do you mean you won't make it out of
Green
this?
Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
He's got his little T-Rex arms. Oh, I love that. It's so goofy. Alright, we've got our camouflage now. We got the regular menu where it shows the difference. Oh, Desert Tiger, wearing it prevents equipped suppressors from wearing out with use. Nice. I think that was my reward for picking MGS2. The noise. Oh no. Sort new style, sort legacy style. Sort camouflage. Sort obtained. Interesting. We've got a calorie mate. We also captured some reticulated pythons and Siberian ink caps. Eating food restores your stamina. Depending on the type of food, it may spoil after a certain amount of time. Animals that you have captured alive do not spoil. All right.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction. Snake, intelligence indicates that that area is outside the enemy's cordon, so you shouldn't have any unexpected encounters with enemy patrols. I think it will be a good idea to take this time to get accustomed to using your camouflage, hunting for food, and navigating the survival viewer. If you have any questions about camouflage or CQC, ask the boss. The boss's frequency is 141.80. Paramedic is the medical correspondent for this mission. Ask her about hunting for food and medical treatment. Also, she has documents detailing flora and fauna in the operation locale. Contact her if you need detailed information
You can pause?
on any of the plants.
Oh, I can pause so I can talk to you guys and then...
Animals in your
Ah, that's so
Paramedic's
nice.
frequency is 145.73. Snake, remember that this operation is a solo sneaking mission. We'll be providing you with support over the
Very
radio.
good quality of life.
Out in the field, you're on your own. There's no backup. And there's no way you'll survive a battle with a large enemy contingent. Avoid engagement whenever possible. Your highest priority in this mission is staying out of sight. Snake, did you find food?
Yeah,
You sound happy.
I am.
Do you know how to eat it? Then let me explain.
Doesn't know how to eat food.
Press the survival viewer button
Oh,
to
Snake.
enter the survival viewer. Go to food to select the food you want to eat, then press the enter button. Select eat and you will eat the selected food. When you eat, you will recover your stamina, but the extent of recovery depends on what you eat. When your stamina is down only slightly, you should save your tastier morsels for later. But don't leave food for too long or it'll rot. This is where a little planning ahead goes a long way.
Besides eating food, you can throw it at enemies to confuse them.
Nom
So
nom
remember,
nom.
food is not just for eating. Be creative. Snake, when your stamina gets low, it negatively affects your physical abilities. You've got to replenish your stamina before it runs out.
Check your stamina gauge to see how much stamina you have remaining. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural
figure.
life regeneration is slowed and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs. Eat food to recover stamina. Capture plants and animals to get food. I have information on the local plants and animals, so don't hesitate to ask. My frequency is 145.73.
Your actions can lower your stamina. The more demanding the activity, the more stamina consumed.
Exactly. Walking slowly will conserve stamina.
I love that
while
paramedic
actions like rolling,
butts
crawling,
in on
and
these
stalking
conversations.
consume large amounts of it. Try your best to avoid unnecessary actions in order to conserve stamina.
Snake, use the survival viewer to pick your camouflage, treat wounds, and eat food. Ask the boss or paramedic about the details. The boss's frequency is 141.80.
Major,
What is it?
it's about your code name.
Major Tom?
Yeah, where'd you get that name?
From a tunnel.
A tunnel?
That's right. Snake, have you seen the movie The Great Escape?
Nothing to do with
No.
David Bowie.
It's a movie about a determined group of Allied POWs trapped in a German POW camp who plan an escape. The POWs dig 3 tunnels for their escape. They named them Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I see. So Tom was an escape tunnel. Did they make it?
Out of the camp? Of course. One of the tunnels was even discovered before it was finished, but eventually they do make it out.
I get it now. So Tom was the tunnel they used to escape.
Yes, that's right.
What is it?
Well, actually, I'm not sure if I remember correctly.
Major.
Oh, it's all right. It's, Tom, Snake. Tom is the escape tunnel. Yes, no question about it.
Definitely not the one that was discovered before it was finished and the mission almost blew the mission. Don't worry about it.
Snake, in order to carry out the mission without being spotted, you must learn to detect an approaching enemy well ahead of time. Use the camera stick and constantly check your surroundings as you proceed.
What the heck was that?
The camera can be moved about freely. You can use it to look at your surroundings. While
That was new.
If you plow ahead recklessly, you put yourself in danger of.
Was that like
running into
sentence mixed?
You might not even realize
camera
it's
stick.
there. Make regular stops and check your surroundings. Okay, Snake?
Oh, the control stuff is going to be funny.
After aiming your weapon with the aim button, press the first-person view button to switch to a first-person view attack. When using first-person view attack, you can direct your line of fire up, down, left, or right more accurately.
The first-person view attack is a fundamental part of gunfighting. It allows you to aim at targets that are difficult to hit, such as in between trees. It also makes it possible to aim for your enemy's weak points. When you need to take an enemy out in one shot, use a first-person view attack and aim for the head.
Aim for the head.
Snake, making it harder for the enemy to spot you isn't the only advantage to maintaining a high camo index. The harder you are to distinguish from your surroundings, the harder you are to hit. In other words, the enemy's shots will miss more often. Do everything you can to keep your camo index high at all times. Snake, let's review the way to change between standing, crouching, and crawling. When standing, press the crouch button briefly to crouch. Press and hold to
Crouch
crawling.
button. You can hear that
Since by
it's...
crouching you take a lower position, it has a higher camo index than standing. And the added stability of crouching lessens the effect of gun recoil. If you try shooting while crouching, you'll notice your shots will bunch together more consistently than when standing. Press the crouch button while crouching to stand up. Move the movement stick to move in a direction while crouched. When crawling, your camo index becomes
Is
extremely
all of
high.
this like sentence
Your firing of
mixed
guns
together?
becomes
Please
even
tell me
more
it's not
stable while
AI.
crouching. You can move the movement stick while on your stomach to crawl in a particular direction. When you're crawling, use small movements of it to crawl silently at the expense of speed. However, be warned that crawling consumes more stamina than simply walking. Press and hold the crouch button while in a crawl position to stand up. Press the crouch button briefly to switch to crouch position. Don't forget, if you want to stand up quickly from a crawling position, press and hold the crouch button. Listen up, Snake. Keep in mind that this operation is strictly covert. Engagements should be avoided. If you must dispose of an enemy, do it with the tranquilizer gun.
Yup. Sweet dreams, Boy Scout.
That's right. And by the time he wakes up, you and Sokolov will be safely out of the country.
Sipping hot coffee on a plane back home.
What did you say? What did you say?
He gets so
Sipping
mad.
hot coffee on a...
You're gonna drink that foul mud? On the victory flight home?
Okay, then. What would you drink?
Tea, of course.
Tea, of course.
Snake, the fake death and revival pills we gave you are the latest
He
in
gets so
internal
mad.
medicines developed for intelligence ops by the CIA's technology division. You can use the fake death pill to send yourself into a death-like state for a limited period of time. Use it wisely, and you should be able to fool the enemy into thinking you're really dead. It may come in handy if you ever find yourself cornered. To revive yourself from the fake death state, use the revival pill. But remember, timing is critical. The effect will be ruined if you revive right in front of your enemy.
Interesting. But how does it work?
What do you mean?
I don't feel right taking some pill I don't know anything about. How does it make me look dead? How's it gonna affect my body?
Well, Snake, about that...
I get it. I should ask Paramedic. Paramedic.
Allow me to explain. You know how there are animals in nature that play dead, like weevils, ladybugs, chickadees, possums, and the like?
Ladybugs do that?
Well, the fake death pill takes the natural art of playing dead and applies it to the spy world.
Sure did,
When you
Felix.
take the fake death pill, it causes your body to rapidly secrete a number of chemicals. Adenosine and serotonin, as well as opioid peptides, such as methionine and
Snake, you
ketamine.
alright?
Those chemicals act to induce a state of hibernation, causing your heart rate, your breathing rate,
Which
and your
one?
body
Oh, yeah,
temperature
there you
to
go.
drop dramatically. It'll truly look like you've dropped dead upon initial inspection. The revival pill, to put it simply, is a counteracting agent to the fake death pill.
Snake, are
When
you
take it, it causes
staying
your
awake
body
there,
to
buddy?
secrete stimulants like noradrenaline and other chemicals such as naloxone, which block the effects of the fake death pill. Basically, it wakes you up. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and explain it in more detail. The secretion of methionine and ketamine triggered by the fake death pill causes the opioid receptors.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now.
You sure?
Yeah.
But you must want to know a little bit more. There are 3 types of receptors, delta, kappa, and mu. Methionine and ketamine acts on the...
Paramedic, I think Snake understands now. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. Clear as crystal.
But
Major, I've got enough info about the pills, so I'm gonna get back to the mission now.
Yes, you do that.
hey, wait a...
Snake EPS show off spinning Snake in the medical screen. Okay, yeah, that's a must. If you spin Snake around enough in the model viewer, when you return to the game. Oh, maybe I didn't do it enough. He's a sturdy guy. You can rotate a snake in your mind. Had to be the cure screen? Maybe. Oh, there you go. Got an achievement. Ralph called. Yep, he pukes because you made him too dizzy. Guess he's not a fan of those types of rides.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north. When you're in the jungle, determining the position of your enemies is important. That's why you've been supplied with sensors. Use them well. The motion detector senses activity in your immediate vicinity. However, in the jungle, a lot of things other than your enemies are moving. Animals moving around will show up on the sensor just like anything else. Also, the motion detector is only so sensitive. Don't forget that certain enemies and animals that make only slight movements will not be detected. Press down on the movement stick to initiate the active sonar and emit a special sonic wave.
It's never not going to be
The
funny to me.
reflected sound
On the
from
movement
sonic wave
stick.
reveals the positions of targeted objects. In contrast to the motion detector, the active sonar reveals still objects as well. However, there's a risk that the sound of the sonic wave will reveal your position to enemies and animals, so be careful when using the active sonar. The anti-personnel sensor vibrates when it detects human life forms. Unlike other sensors, the anti-personnel sensor has been adjusted to react to humans only, eliminating noise from animal detection. It can detect hidden, unmoving enemies, and the use of it doesn't betray your own position. But on the other hand, its accuracy lacks a bit as it has trouble revealing the exact position of detected bodies. Keep that in mind. When you use it during first-person view, it'll work only in the direction you're facing. Your sensors and other electronic devices cannot be used indefinitely.
Except for the radio.
Once they're activated, they consume battery power. Remember, all items draw power from a single battery. Once your battery runs out, all electronic gear becomes inoperable. You can check your remaining battery power with the icon of any item that uses electricity. Take care not to waste power. The battery recharges automatically when not in use. When you want to recharge the battery, unequip all electronic devices and give it some time. The higher your stamina gauge, the faster your battery recharges. If you want it to recharge faster, eat food and recover your stamina. Also, if you run, roll, or do other dramatic actions, the battery will
Dramatic
recharge
actions.
faster.
Wait a second.
What is it?
The higher my stamina, the faster my battery recharges?
That's what I said.
But what does my stamina have to do with the battery?
He's calling it out.
Yes, I see what you're getting at. Let's have paramedic
Sunset
explain
Tequila,
that.
what's up?
Paramedic?
You're in good company.
Yes, sir. It's because Snake's battery uses bioelectricity.
Bioelectricity.
Bioelectricity is electricity emitted from
Snake is like,
cells.
that's
When the cells of living
BS.
things
What are
are
you talking
stimulated,
about?
Sodium and potassium ions move rapidly through the cell membrane's ion channel, creating a difference in electric potential. The battery uses that energy to recharge.
I have not,
So unless
Felix.
your cells have plenty of nutrients, the recharge won't work well.
Amazing the kind of machines that are available now.
But this machine has not been made public. It was designed by a scientist at the CIA's Directorate of Science and Technology.
What kind of person was he?
The person who designed it?
Yeah.
I heard he was pretty strange.
Stranger than the Major?
There's nothing strange about the Major.
My tea's gone. Who drank it? How am I supposed to have tea time without tea?
Well, not too strange, at least.
The Major's
My
not strange.
spoon's gone too. Snake, what do you do when you get a new weapon or item?
Celebrate.
I put it in my backpack first.
But you know that you can't equip items that are still in your backpack, right?
Yeah. The only things that can be equipped with the weapon and item window buttons are items on my person.
Correct. If you want to equip an item, first you have to remove it from your backpack.
To place a weapon on your person, go to the survival viewer, then backpack, then select weapon. A list of weapons will be shown in a window on the screen. Select the weapon you wish to put on your person with the movement stick, and press the enter button to remove the weapon from your backpack and equip it to your person. However, you can only carry so many weapons at once on your person. Put unnecessary weapons back into your backpack. Select a weapon on your person from the weapon list and press the enter button to put that weapon into your backpack. Your situation determines what weapons are most useful. Consider this when choosing which weapons to put on your person. Okay, Snake?
That sounds really fun, Felix. If you wouldn't mind, post that in the Discord so I can keep track of that. Maybe we'll play it sometime. I assume repo style means it's a multiplayer.
Major, what kind of place is this secret design bureau that Sokolov is heading?
The Soviets have a number of secret design bureaus like this one, each engaged in cutting-edge research. OKB-1, the bureau where the Voskhod spacecraft was developed and which plays a leading role in the Soviet space program, is one of those installations. Most of them are located in secret cities built in isolated areas, and we don't even know their exact locations, much less the nature of their research. And Sokolov's OKB 754 is the most secret bureau of them all. The intelligence communities of the West have tried time and again to find out what they're working on, but they've failed consistently.
So you have absolutely no idea what Sokolov is developing?
We've got nothing.
Then how did you get the information for this mission? It can't have been from Sokolov.
From the boss.
The boss?
From the boss.
That's right. She has her own intelligence channels that she cultivated during the last war. She shared what she learned with us. That we were able to get the green light for this mission at all is thanks to her pull with the powers that be at the CIA. In other words, this mission would never have come together without the boss's help in a number of respects.
Interesting. The boss has had a lot to do with planning and executing this mission. I'm sure that won't come back later. Sunset Tequila, that's a good point. You're never going to say abracadabra accidentally.
Snake, aiming your gun during first-person view is a bit different from what you're used to in the standard view.
When you aim your handgun in first-person view, align the front sight and the rear sight of the gun with the target, then fire.
No laser sight?
What?
A laser sight. I heard
No
the
laser
military was
sight?
developing them.
MGS
You
2.
want a laser sight?
Uh-huh.
A well-trained soldier has no use for a laser sight. No training wheels on this mission, Snake. Like with the handgun, you can press the aim
Actually,
button to ready the assault
MGS 1 had the
rifle
laser
for
sight as
certain
well.
other weapons. Then press the attack button to fire the weapon. If you're in a close quarters fight or other situation that requires immediate action, fire from that position. Observe the reticle and where your shots are hitting, and correct your aim accordingly.
I understand, but that doesn't sound too accurate.
Of course not. So when you require pinpoint targeting, like when firing from afar or sniping, switch to first-person view attacks. Carefully align your front and rear sights to concentrate fire and gain a sharper view on your target.
In the 2 years since Sokolov's asylum operation, I've spent all my time making preparations. And now is the time to show some results. Fox is a next-generation espionage organization designed to update us for 21st century operations that I propose to the CIA. Fox sends individuals who excel in espionage and special tactics on solo sneaking missions like this one. A next-generation unit that combines the skills of special forces units like the SAS and Green Berets with the know-how of an infiltration and espionage unit.
Military politics never was my strong suit.
What I'm trying to say is stealth. This is a stealth mission.
Well, why didn't you say
To
so?
the coming Cold War. The CIA director has always frowned upon Fox, but if this mission succeeds, Fox will be added to the CIA as an official unit. I intend to make Fox the leader in special operations. And to that end, this mission must succeed.
Right.
I'm counting on you, Snake. Snake, the Soviet troops are not your only enemies.
How do you mean?
Nature.
Boss?
Poisonous snakes, scorpions, crocodiles, hornets. There are dozens of dangerous life forms living in Salino Yachts.
I would not want to be dropped into there.
Poisonous mushrooms and frogs, and other plants and animals that you must not eat. In order to survive in nature, you have to know nature.
Paramedic has information on the flora and fauna in each area. Ask her for the details. Paramedic's frequency is 145.73. Snake, I don't recommend running around wildly. You need
Why
to
not?
determine when
Explain
it's best
why.
to run and when it's best just to walk. Move the movement stick slightly to walk. You won't move very fast, but it consumes little stamina, and enemies are less likely to detect you. When you're near enemies or when you need to conserve stamina, those are good times to walk. Snake, there are other ways to recover your stamina besides eating.
Such as?
Such as taking a rest.
A rest?
To take a rest, all you have to do is save and exit the game. The next time you load your save data and continue the game, your stamina and life will have recovered. How much they recover depends on how long of a rest you take.
So the longer I rest, the more I'll recover.
That's right. If you're so exhausted that you don't even have the strength to find food, save the game and take a rest and you'll be back on your feet.
I hope that never happens.
So do I. But you never know. Just don't forget, okay?
I won't.
Kojima, of course, loves his real-time effects.
In most areas outdoors, your footsteps will create some noise, even if you walk slowly by using small movements of the movement stick. This could alert nearby enemies to your presence. If you need to sneak up behind an enemy, use the stalking button to utilize stalking.
Stalking is a movement technique that eliminates even the sound of your footsteps.
This used to be on the D-pad.
Stalking involves putting your weight on your rear foot, then stepping forward slowly with your front foot. Before putting down the front foot, use the tip of your foot to check for dangerous objects or branches that might create a noise when stepped upon. Once you've determined the spot is safe to step on, slowly lower your foot to the ground, placing it down from the outside edge first, and then slowly lowering your weight onto the foot. Throughout the entire process, you have to strain your calves to retain balance. But all you need to do is press the movement stick in the direction you wish to move, while holding down the stalking button. When stalking, you can move without creating sound.
Wow, hers sounds really smooth.
And since your posture is low,
Couldn't even
while
tell that
stalking,
that one had
you
to
are
be
that
changed.
much less likely to be spotted by the enemy. Since you move cautiously while stalking, you will be able to
think
detect
I'll
the
just hold
trap
down
on
the
ground
button,
before
yeah.
it is set off. However, the slow, concentrated movement while stalking
What's up,
consumes
Sriracha?
high amounts of stamina. Switch between walking, running, and stalking, depending on the situation.
Dumping mags upon mags of ammunition and casings to give XOF something to do. That's right. We wouldn't want him to get bored back there. Good old skull face.
Major, tell me about Sokolov's past work.
Major, dump some lore on me real quick.
I assume you already know that Sokolov was the developer of the multi-engine cluster.
Yeah, we covered that in the
Multi-engine
cinematic.
cluster is exactly that, a system for fitting a single rocket with multiple engines. The Vostok rocket, for instance, had 32 engines. With the technology they had, it was difficult for the Soviets to develop large engines with massive thrust. So instead, they decided to focus on using multiple smaller engines to achieve the desired thrust. With this method, though, maintaining the fuel balance between the various engines was a major problem. Sokolov was the man who provided the solution.
And that's what earned him the job as the head of the design bureau?
Apparently so.
So this secret weapon is some kind of ballistic device.
Well, that's my best guess. We don't know for sure, but
You'll find out soon. As soon as I get Sokolov out of here.
I'm counting on you. With an equipped weapon, move the movement stick to lock your line of fire while moving in any given direction. Use this for charges or retreats, or any other time that you want to concentrate fire in one direction while moving. The degree to which you move the movement stick not only changes your walking speed, but changes your speed when crawling and for intrusion movement.
I
With
keep
large
giggling when it makes him say movement
move
stick.
faster, you'll make noise and give yourself away to nearby enemies. With slight movements of it, you can move in silence. It sacrifices speed, but it's the best choice for the times when creating noise presents significant risk. Part of your mission is to demonstrate to the brass the core concepts behind Fox. Leave no evidence. That's the essence of Fox. And avoid engagement with the enemy.
The Major does have a lot to
Not
say.
only that, I mean leave nothing behind, including weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, even bodily waste.
Yeah, when I do my business, I bury it good.
What?
What's wrong?
That's the American way.
American way for what?
To handle defecation. You're gonna bury it?
Yeah.
Bring it home with you.
What?
That's what we did in SAS. The US Army is sloppy. They do things well, but not perfectly. Here in Fox, we're doing things my way. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Leave no traces.
Snake, if you step in any water or mud, your feet will get wet. If you walk
Do
like
not
that,
walk
you'll
on the
leave
carpet
footprints behind
after
and the
your
enemy may
feet get
follow them
wet.
straight to you. Try to avoid walking through any water or mud as much as possible. However, if your feet do get wet, just crawl to avoid leaving any footprints behind. When you don't want anybody following your trail, make sure to crawl. Equip food as a weapon to throw the food. If you throw a live animal near an enemy, you may be able to distract him. If an enemy is really hungry, he may pounce at the prospect of food. You have minimal gear on this mission, and you have to make the most use out of anything you can procure on the ground. Press down on the camera stick when in standard view to switch the camera left and right. Switching the camera in this way will adjust the balance between left and right in your field of vision. Naturally, the area you are able to see on the screen will instantly change as well. You can use the same controls to switch the
this is
camera
all
while
new.
moving or aiming a weapon. Use of this technique can be greatly advantageous to your mission. Make sure to get the most out of it.
Hold on, I need to look up. Okay. It is a mix of sentence mixing and like a few new lines that they actually paid the voice actors to do. It is not AI. Whew. All right, we're good. Let's continue.
Snake, the Mark 22 is a tranquilizer gun. Use it to put enemies to sleep without harming them. The speed with which the tranquilizer takes effect depends on the point of impact on the enemy. If a target is hit on the arm or leg, the tranquilizer won't take effect immediately, but a target hit on the head will drop like a fly. If you want to take an enemy out in a flash, aim for the head.
That's why I take all my shots directly to the forehead, so that the vaccine works faster.
Major, didn't you say that the boss was in the SAS with you?
Yes, we formed the 22nd SAS Regiment together. When the SAS, the British Special Air Service, was first established, they invited the boss on board as a special advisor. In fact, you might say it was the boss who put together Rayforce and L Detachment, which laid the groundwork for today's SAS. You won't find her name in the history books, but her contributions were many and great.
Yeah, the real heroes are never made public.
Foreshadowing.
Our line of work, anyway. The dummy run on Heliopolis and the nighttime raids on German air bases in North Africa were her idea as well. Yes, she was always one step ahead of the rest of us, both in thought and action. It's true what they say. Who dares wins.
The motto of the SAS.
Precisely. The motto itself is a tribute to her service. Needless to say, the SAS has become a model for special forces units all over the world. In that sense, the boss really is the mother of special forces. Snake, let me explain the enemy's various states of alert. First of all, there's the state in which the enemy in that area doesn't know that you're there. This is called normal phase. In normal phase,
We might not
the
even
enemy
get
will
to
follow
shoot
normal
anything today,
procedures for patrols and
but
other
that's okay.
activities. They won't present much of a danger to you. But if they spot an intruder,
Doing a full
that means
playthrough.
you, they'll attack in an attempt to neutralize you. This is called alert phase. Alert phase will last until the enemy loses sight of you. Even after they lose sight of you, the enemy
Shooting
will
folks
continue
is
to
lame.
search the area for a
Exactly.
while. This is called evasion phase. Evasion phase will last until the enemy exhausts their search effort. Once evasion phase is over, the enemy should return to base. After the search is aborted, the enemy will enter caution phase. In caution phase, enemy soldiers will be more cautious in their patrols, and they'll likely be more difficult to detect. In addition to the regular patrols, there's also a chance that they'll send out additional search units. Keep on your toes.
Excuse me.
After you've grabbed an enemy from behind with CQC, you can interrogate him by pressing the interrogate button. This is an opportunity to gain intelligence. Some of your enemies have valuable information, so give the technique a try and see what you can learn.
I think the reason I laugh every single time isn't because it's terrible or anything. It just reminds me too much of YouTube poop. I'm pressing the interrogate button. It's but it's way better than just using like an AI voice. I mean, I guess they could have re-recorded a bunch of stuff, but I guess they didn't have the budget for that. Or maybe they, honestly, matching audio quality is really hard. So maybe that's it.
Press the evade button to commence a roll. For a brief interval, you'll perform a jump which can be used to knock down enemies. Also, you can use rolling to jump waist-high objects. However, remember that rolling consumes more stamina than standard running. Snake, remember that the suppressor is a limited commodity.
I know. No suppressor lasts forever.
Exactly. When the suppressor's durability wears away, it breaks beyond repair. See the weapon icon to check the suppressor's present level of durability. Remove the suppressor from your gun if you want to make it last. Select the weapon that the suppressor is on with the weapon window button and press the enter button to attach or detach the suppressor. Regulate usage of the suppressor based on the situation.
Major, what about my code name?
You mean Naked Snake?
Yeah, what does it mean?
It's because snakes slither through the grass unnoticed to those around them.
No, I mean the naked part.
It means without embellishment, devoid of a specified quality. In other words, basic.
Why is that my code name?
You're a basic
I explained that
bitch,
the
Snake.
Virtuous mission is designed to test the effectiveness of Fox, right?
Right.
And the procedure used for this mission will represent the modus operandi of Fox for future missions.
We're
In
having
other
a
words,
close conversation.
The essence of Fox. Naked and pure.
Exactly. And there's the fact that you went in practically naked. No weapons, no equipment.
I see. Means more than I realized.
Yes, clever, isn't it? But don't leave yourself naked to the enemy.
Roger that.
Snake, certain enemy soldiers are equipped with radios. These signalers can use their radios to transmit information to and from the command headquarters. If a signaler realizes your presence, you can bet he'll be on the horn calling backup from headquarters. After headquarters receives the call for backup, they contact a nearby unit and order them to head over to give support. Once backup arrives, your enemies will outnumber you beyond hope for victory. It'll be too much for even you to handle. If you notice a signaler making a call for backup with his radio, take him out before he has the chance. If the call gets through, retreat before the backup unit arrives. If you hang around too long, you'll find yourself immensely outmatched. Got it?
Can always disable the radio too with a quick shot. The only instance I think the mixing is generally bad is the one where paramedics talking about curing food poisoning. And out of nowhere adds in throwing up by spinning in the survival menu? This is with the Blue Point version. I don't know about Delta. Oh, okay. Funny. I didn't know that. I wonder if that is still in this one. Yeah, because that would be in the HD collection.
It's possible to destroy the radio.
Oh, there we go. He's going to talk about destroying the radio as well.
If you must get involved in a fight, destroying the radio first will allow you to concentrate on the battle without worrying about reinforcements. Snake, this operation is a sneaking mission. You'll be doing
Still
your job
new
under
dialogue,
the
by the way.
enemy's nose. In the event that you're spotted by an enemy, disable him before he can alert nearby soldiers. If you can take him out before he alerts other enemies of your presence, then the alert phase will quickly be restored to normal phase. But don't forget, even this should only happen in emergencies. Your top priority is to avoid being spotted by the enemy in the first place. Be effective. Snake, I recommend against leaving the bodies of your victims lying around.
Bodies of your
If the enemy
victims.
spots a fallen comrade, they'll realize that they've been infiltrated and strengthen their guard. When you kill an enemy, hide the body in the grass or at some other location where it won't be spotted. Stand near a fallen enemy and press the reload button to grab the body. Hold the reload button and move to drag the body. Release the reload button to put the body down.
That's new.
Snake, the damage that an enemy takes from your gun depends on where you hit him. If you hit an arm or leg, one shot won't be enough to finish him. If you want to take an enemy out in one shot, you'll have to get a solid shot to the head.
That would be nice, yeah, if they were going to go all in on the quality stuff, having like a little icon near on the memory screen that's like, hey, this person has something new to talk to you about, would be nice. So far, they've got pausing, fast forward doesn't mute the dialogue and everything, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Snake, I've completed the double check on the Fulton recovery system.
Any problems?
None. Leave your recovery to us.
Excellent.
I suppose I should explain the procedure once more before the actual maneuver.
No.
I see. Well, the Fulton recovery system allows for rapid recovery of personnel from enemy territory, and it's perfect for these kinds of special operations. Basically, how it works is the plane flies by and snags a nylon lift line that the soldier has grabbed onto, and that's been elevated by a balloon. The Fulton recovery system was first designed in the 1940s as a method of picking up mail for the American Postal Service. During the Korean War, that system was redesigned to recover personnel. JAC, an ancillary organization to the CIA. Yes, good old JAC. It stands for Joint Advisory Commission Korea. Isn't that something? So, JAC first used the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to extract agents from North Korea and mainland China. Let's go over the procedure once more, to be on the safe side. First, the plane drops a canister about the size of a coffin to you. Inside, you'll find a balloon, a 1,500-foot cable, and a harness that attaches to your suit. Take the items out, attach the line to your suit, fill the balloon with helium, and send the line up. The plane will approach at 125 miles per hour. Snag the cable just below the balloon with a hook on the nose of the aircraft, and whisk you away. Assuming the pickup is successful, you'll be reeled in with a winch and pulled to safety into the rear of the aircraft. Got it? Snake?
Yeah, I got it. I got it real good.
Were you listening?
Yeah.
All right, then.
You gotta love David Hayter's delivery of some of the lines. I got it real good.
You can get inside trees that are hollowed out from decay. Entering a hollow is an effective method for gaining temporary cover from enemies. However, if you're caught entering the tree, you'll take concentrated fire. If they throw a grenade in on you, you'll be torn to shreds. Be careful. Snake, when you stand up against a tree or put your back against the wall near a corner, the camera gives you a view of behind. This makes it easier to keep track of what's occurring on the other side of your cover, as well as your general surroundings. Also, there are a variety of actions possible while hiding.
That was different.
Including peeking out from cover and taking jump-out shots. Learning how to take advantage of the corner view is the first step towards mission success. Use it to your utmost advantage. In the corner view, you can stick yourself out from a protected area and look over your shoulder. We'll call this action peeking. Peeking is effective for observation, since it gives you a wider
action
range of
peeking.
vision than the normal
We'll call this action peeking. Oh, that's a small mistake.
corner view. However, since it involves revealing part of your body, you put yourself at risk of being spotted by the enemy. Also in the corner view, you can traverse narrow crevices and pathways that are normally inaccessible. Although such locations make it harder for the enemy to find you, they also make it harder to make a quick escape when needed. Be sure to check your surroundings and use them effectively. If you have a gun equipped during the corner view, press the aim button to jump out and take a jump-out shot. With the jump-out shot technique, you can stay protected from enemy fire behind an obstruction and launch a burst attack when the time is right. This is a crucial technique for firefights. Use it well. Equip some grenades and press the aim button to line up your throw while in corner view. And then press the attack button to throw a grenade while hiding behind a barrier. This technique should come in handy during a firefight. Use it well.
I thought I was supposed to never be spotted. Why are you teaching me how to behave in a firefight?
You did an excellent halo jump.
Not really. I didn't land in the right spot. A jumper who lost his pack on the first real Halo jump. That'll make a good story for you.
Who cares? There are no records of your operations.
I know, but...
What, you're embarrassed?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
It's the boss, isn't it?
What about the boss?
Nothing, paramedic.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Nothing to do with the boss, I mean.
Mama's
It has
boy.
something to do with the boss, but you don't want to say so.
Yeah, kinda.
I understand, Snake.
The boss has done a lot of work on the military study of halo jumps. And Snake here wanted to give a perfect performance on the first real jump, you know, to show respect to the mother of the technique.
Major!
Snake, I thought you were over and out.
Wow, is that right?
You got something to say.
No,
I bet you do.
not really. I just think it's kind of sweet of you to think like that.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
It's a compliment, Snake. So tell me, is it true?
What?
Not that. Is it true that the boss really worked on research for halo jumps?
Oh, that.
Yes, it's true. Halo stands for High Altitude Low Opening. It's a jump technique developed for covert insertions into enemy territory, just like the area you're in. A plane flies at 10,000 feet or above to avoid detection by ground forces, and the jumper free falls until he's within 1,000-foot altitude above the target area, when he finally opens his chute. By using this technique, the chances of revealing the parachute landing to the enemy are marginal. The halo technique was originally developed in France.
He fell for
partly due to the
9,000.
popularity of parachuting as a sport.
Was it 9,000
at the end
feet?
of World War II. And the boss was an instructor for the research that was carried out there. In 1957, at the JFK Special Operations Center at Fort Bragg, the boss was invited to instruct at the first ever US military halo school. Of course, none of this is on the record, but she's the mother of modern-day special forces. Press the action button when you're on top of a branch or in front of a railing to hang down from that spot. This action is called hanging. Sometimes it's
a good name for
advantageous
it.
to move while hanging rather than walking on the surface. Also, by hanging, you can hide by staying out of the sight of your enemies. While hanging, use the movement stick to move left and right. When you want to climb back up from your hanging position, press the action button once more. If you want to drop down, press the crouch button. You can't keep hanging forever. Once you run out of grip strength, you'll fall. Check your grip strength with the grip gauge. When you hang, a blue gauge appears on the screen. This is the grip gauge. It indicates the status of your grip. When hanging, the grip gauge drops. When the grip gauge expires, you will fall. So you must climb back up before that happens.
Venom has
The
no
length of the
such
grip gauge
weakness.
Depends upon your stamina.
That's right.
If you need
That's
to
an
hang for a
older,
long
more
period,
experienced
you'll have
Snake.
to revive your stamina first. If there's something to grab onto during a fall, press the action button when you pass in front of it. If you get the timing right, you'll be able to grab and hang onto that area. With this technique, you can reach locations that are inaccessible by other means. You may even find some rare items.
There's a couple
this way.
secret places where you
Observe your
can
geographic surroundings and
drop
try to
and-
find
and
spots that
catch.
you could grab during a fall.
Yeah, Venom has grip strength level 4. He's done so many pull-ups you wouldn't believe.
Press the crouch button while hanging to drop straight down. You can knock an enemy instantly unconscious with this technique if you land on top of him. When you're in a tree, try aiming for an enemy passing beneath. Press the action button from on top a branch to hang down from the tree, but you can only remain hanging as long as your grip strength lasts. Keep an eye on your grip gauge when dangling from a tree. Be careful. With low stamina, your grip won't last long.
Even while hanging, you can fire your handgun with one arm. And if you're attacked during a hanging maneuver, don't panic and claim the advantage.
Oh, yes they do, Sriracha. Yes they do. That's why we love
Approach
it.
an enemy undetected, you can render him defenseless by jutting a gun into his body from behind. This is called a hold-up.
Hold-ups
However,
are so
even
fun.
after rendering an enemy defenseless, if he notices you put your weapon away or start to walk away, he will attack. So, be careful. When you hold an enemy up, sometimes he will give you an item. Conducting a hold-up presents risks, but it is a useful technique when you're running low on ammunition or medical items. After you've received an item from a hold-up, you might try holding the enemy up again. He might give up a more precious, hidden item.
A more precious item.
Major, tell me a little bit more about the space race.
In 1957, the Soviet Union succeeded in launching their first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit.
Pretty sure that's real.
Having been beaten to the chase by the Soviets, the US government accelerated its own space program in an effort to catch up. The following year, the space development programs of the various service branches were united to form the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA. That same year, the Mercury program was launched with the goal of putting a man into space. 7 candidates were chosen from the military as the first astronauts. These were the men with the right stuff. But as you know, it was a Soviet cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin, who made the first successful manned spaceflight 3 years ago.
Pretty sure that's also real.
NASA's first successful ballistic flight came 1 month after Gagarin's mission, with the Freedom 7 carrying Alan Shepard into space. After that, with America still lagging behind the Soviets in orbital flight, President Kennedy made a momentous decision: that America would put a man on the moon before the end of the decade.
Yeah, I heard that speech, but a lot of guys I knew weren't real happy about it. They said no one was going to make them go on a mission to blow up some damn moon base.
But rocket research and missile research are closely related. Imagine, if you will, a Soviet Union able to send wave after wave of nuclear missiles raining down on Washington from a base on the surface of the moon. Even if that's still a long way from reality, if we lose the initiative, we may never get it back. We're left with no choice but to keep moving forward one step at a time. The Gemini program, launched 2 years ago, represents the initial step towards establishing a moon base. And yet, I don't want to call President Kennedy a liar, but I simply can't imagine that in 6 years, man will have reached the moon.
I don't know. I never even thought we'd make it up into space. I guess it all depends on whether you have the will to make it happen.
Perhaps you're right.
It's always fun to make a historical fiction and have them go, oh, that'll never happen. It'll never catch on. Their voice is really nice to listen to. Yeah, the radio quality is actually kind of nice, like the fuzz on the voices.
You can climb up onto waist-high objects by pressing the action button.
It's easy on the
Climbing can
ears.
get you to locations that can't be accessed by walking, and it may help you reach items that can't be found normally. Don't forget to try climbing things.
Exactly. They're like, oh, walking battle tank. Soviets are like, this is a dumb idea. Meanwhile, Hal Emmerich is like, let me see that.
Snake, press the memory button
Or sorry,
on the radio
Huey.
screen to open the memory window. In the memory
Got him
window,
confused.
select a person to contact and press the enter button. This saves you the time of adjusting the frequency. The battlefield airwaves are littered with various transmissions. You can find a real catch if you fiddle around enough.
If you fiddle around, there are some secret frequencies.
Press the CQC button when you're up against a wall to knock on the wall and make a sound. Creating sounds can attract the attention of enemies. There are many ways to use sound to your advantage. Use it to lure an enemy in the wrong direction. Then use that opportunity to slip by. Or lure an enemy near you, then ambush the enemy from behind. Use it to your utmost advantage. Snake, if you find an item box, use first-person view to take a good look and find out what's inside. Sometimes it's dangerous to blindly go after an item. That's why you should check first to make sure the item in the item box is worth the trouble. If
Dark
you
Souls
can't
could
get a
never.
good look, you can use your binoculars. With your handgun, press the aim button to aim and press the attack button to fire. If you want to lower the weapon without firing, just release the aim button. You'll just have to practice until you get the hang of it. I've heard of a lot of cases where fresh recruits accidentally fired on enemies during a holdup.
None of this dialogue, none of this call makes any sense anymore, because it used to be in MGS3, it used the pressure-sensitive buttons on the PS2 controller, which was a thing. The PS2 controller, like the base controller you got with the system, had pressure-sensitive buttons, and so few games actually used them. But of course, Kojima can't pass up an opportunity to use unique hardware. So in order to aim your gun without firing, in order to like pull up your gun without firing, you had to press the fire button lightly. If you pressed it too hard while you were pressing it lightly, you would fire, and of course that would ruin your holdup. And so that's why he says like you'll just have to practice until you can get the hang of it, because yeah, it was like kind of a skilled thing. And there was something a little bit immersive about that, about having to like have the light touch where like you could shoot him at any time, but you don't squeeze a little too hard. Interrogations were the same way. When you've got an enemy and you're using your knife against his neck to make him talk, you had to hold the button lightly. If you pressed it too hard, you would cut into his neck and kill him. And again, that was a pretty immersive thing, because if you're trying to like press your knife to the enemy's neck without actually cutting him, that takes actually a little bit of what am I trying to say? Of delicate work. You're trying to be firm but not have too heavy of a touch, because of course if you just cut into him, he just dies.
If you train yourself now, you won't be liable to misfire when the pressure's on. If you're unsure of yourself, you should practice.
So yeah, there's no reason to practice that now since they're two separate buttons. But I don't know if the classic controls might still have the pressure sensitive button stuff. I'm actually curious now. Metal Gear always had an over-explaining issue because they always did cool new crap. Exactly. They weren't happy to just use the stuff you were familiar with. Can't just see layout. So you still, in the legacy style, you still have the aim button and the weapon button, L2 and R2. Oh, nope, never mind. Sorry. Maybe if you go to controls, you can change the button layout. So you can change the aim button to square, but I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't then change the attack button also to square or anything like that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can do the classic stuff.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction. Paramedic is the medical correspondent for this mission. Ask her about hunting for food and medical treatment. Also, she has documents detailing flora and fauna in the operation locale. Contact her if you need detailed information on any of the plants and animals in your area. Paramedic's frequency is 1-4. The assault rifle works just like the handgun. Press the aim button to aim and press the attack button to fire. If you want to lower the weapon without firing, such as during a hold-up, just release the aim button. Be careful not to fire the weapon the moment you aim.
See, that doesn't make any sense if they're not the same button. But there you go. That'll sort of explain to you why.
The distance that you throw grenades and other throwable weapons is determined by how long you press the attack button. A quick press of the button will toss the weapon nearby, while a long press of the button will hurl it farther.
Did you hear that? While a long press of the button. That's because that used to be a pressure-sensitive button thing, too. If you wanted to throw the grenade really light, you had to press the button lightly. If you wanted to throw it hard, you had to press it hard.
Select the proper distance for the situation as appropriate. When in first-person view with an equipped weapon, move the movement stick to lock your line of fire while moving. Move while in first-person view to track the enemy and find a more advantageous spot to attack from. Use first-person view to get a better grasp of your surroundings than you can with the standard view. If you search your surroundings carefully while in first-person view, you might find
This is
something
all new.
unexpected, such as small creatures hiding in the forest. And be sure to examine any areas of interest using first-person view.
I feel like you can definitely tell the new lines because he's doing the British accent like way harder than he did in the original recording.
When you creep inside a small space, the overhead view switches to the intrusion view. Movement during the intrusion view is a bit different from movement during the standard view. Use the movement stick to shift in each direction, and use the camera stick to rotate the camera. With large movements of the movement stick, you move faster but create sound. Nearby enemies might notice you. With slight movements of it, you can move without making a sound, but at the expense of speed. Use both types of movement in appropriate situations. Snake, did you notice that when you knock an enemy unconscious, stars appear?
No, Major. I actually haven't seen an enemy yet.
Stars above the enemy's head, you'll notice that they gradually disappear, one at a time. Once the stars are all gone, the enemy becomes conscious again and returns to battle. So, when you knock out an enemy, be sure to plan for his recovery. Each time you use up the ammunition in a magazine, you'll need to load the next one. You'll be vulnerable while changing magazines, so always be aware of your remaining bullets. Remaining bullets
Nice,
are displayed
Sriracha.
with an icon. You may want
That sounds
to carry out
good.
a tactical reload before the magazine is fully used.
A tactical reload is a change of magazines carried out before the bullets in the magazine are completely used up. It keeps you from running out of bullets near your enemies, so that you can keep up your level of firepower, and you will always have a bullet in your chamber. The trick is, don't lower your gun or your line of sight when reloading. Keep your line of sight up and concentrate on your surroundings while changing magazines. And don't forget to retrieve magazines that still have bullets remaining in them. The actual procedure involves simply pressing the reload button. That will load the gun with a new magazine. You can also rapidly press the weapon window button twice to carry out a quick reload.
The quick reload. Imagine Snake's really nervous to start his mission, so he keeps calling his codec. Yeah, he's like, well, what do I do if I'm climbing a tree and the enemy spots me? Like, okay, well, then I guess you would.
You can get inside trees that are hollowed out from decay. Entering a hollow is an effective method for getting. However,
Yeah, we already heard that one.
the distance that you throw grenades.
Oh, are we out of new dialogue?
When in first-person view with an equipped weapon, the distance that you
I think we're out of new stuff.
equip some grenades and press the aim button to line up your throw while in corner. This technique should come in. With an equipped weapon, move the movement stick to lock.
I thought my controller was talking to me.
Press the evade button to for a brief. However,
Okay, yeah. Finally done with Major Tom. All right, on to the next.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length.
Metal Gear Monday
Although
is
they're not
back.
poisonous, they're still
Kind
very
of, yeah.
dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
They can't even bite in the virtuous mission. They know you're too virtuous to bite. Wouldn't another key feature be the fact that it's a huge snake? Well, I mean, you know, not all of them are huge, but...
I see you found some Siberian inkcap mushrooms. The Siberian inkcap is a mushroom from the inkcap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase.
Mm-hmm.
This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
Paramedic, please.
I need a drink.
Check your stamina gauge to see how much stamina you have remaining. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your
We've heard this one.
Excessively low stamina. Make sure you... Snake, that area is inhabited by the giant anaconda. The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Snake, that area is inhabited by magpies. Magpies are members of the crow family. They're distinguishable by their beautiful dark blue and white bodies and their long tails. Their favorite food is insects, but they'll also eat small fish, acorns, and fruit. They're omnivores, which means...
They'll eat anything.
Right, just like you, huh? If you use the tranquilizer gun, you should be able to capture magpies alive.
Okay, so how do they taste?
You always ask me that.
Naturally. So?
I've never heard of anybody actually eating a magpie, but I suppose there's no reason you couldn't.
You don't say.
Oh.
Oh. She's so sad at the thought of us eating a magpie.
Snake, that area should be inhabited by tree frogs. The tree frog
Can I
is a
feed on
green
a tree
frog
frog?
that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. I bet you could scare an enemy good if you toss one at him. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, that is one theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent part of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility.
Snake's
If
like,
it is the waste
so you
that's
think they're
causing it,
toxic and
then
I
it
shouldn't
means
eat them?
humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think
Or-
about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
You mean, is it edible?
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide if you ask me.
Well, try one for dinner and you can help improve it. I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay. But what is
Sponsored.
this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
It's asking what something is when it's actually
Balance out all
food.
this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
What?
Haha.
Furthermore, one of Calorie Mate's biggest advantages is that they are all exactly the same portion size. So no matter how you eat it, you always get the same nutrients, flavor, and calories. Each Calorie Mate has a set number of calories, so it's easy to keep track of your calorie intake. All of the geisha girls in Japan use Calorie Mate for watching their calories.
I see. You seem to know a lot
All
about
of them.
Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
He's always there on time, but he hides so we can keep them waiting. Ah, there you go. Best of both worlds.
You should be able to find Russian oyster mushrooms in that area. The Russian oyster mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family. It's known to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some.
He's like, I do want to eat some. Thank you for asking. Whoops.
A fruit called the Russian false mango grows in that area. The Russian false mango is a mango-like fruit found only in Selinoyarsk. The egg-shaped fruit is sweet and tangy with a pleasing aroma, just like a mango. Also, the seeds can be used to make a medicine that aids in digestion. It might come in handy if you ever have an upset stomach. That area is home to the reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the...
Yep, we already heard that one.
You should be able to find...
Okay. The boss.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle.
Let's
To
listen to
use
some
camouflage,
tactical codecs
first
now.
press the survival viewer button to go to the survival viewer. Then select camouflage and press the enter button. Select uniform to select battle fatigues and face to select face paint. Choose battle fatigues that
He
match the
knows.
surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
The young snake eater is searching. Yeah, he's detected me. We're in alert phase.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
No Rudy Tooty run and shooty?
You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Press the aim button to get ready, then use the attack button to attack using a weapon. Use the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack.
A
But
combo
striking
attack.
your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your hand. From there, you can use the movement stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the movement stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several
Virtually
things you can do.
powerless. I love how she
Press
says
the
that.
Action button to slit the enemy's throat with your knife. Move the movement stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough.
Get a great
By
noise out of him,
continuing
too.
to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the aim button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the interrogate button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack. You can only use CQC to grab enemies when your right hand is free to grab and pull them toward you. In other words, when you're barehanded or equipped with a one-handed weapon like a survival knife or a handgun. You won't be able to grab hold of enemies when equipped with two-handed weapons, such as the assault rifle or weapons such as hand grenades that don't leave your right hand free to control the enemy.
So in other words, I can't throw enemies with CQC when I'm holding an assault rifle or a hand grenade.
Exactly. Don't forget it. I see you're wearing the tiger stripe camouflage. The tiger stripe pattern has been in use since 1959 among the South Vietnamese Marine Corps. But the pattern originated with the French. It's said that it developed out of the brushstroke pattern, also known as lizard camouflage. It provides some cover
Lizard
in trees and
camo.
grass, but it's especially effective in earth and mud environments. You should find it useful when you're concealing yourself by crawling on the ground. The gun you're using is a test model of a suppressor-equipped pistol currently in development by the Navy that's been modified by the CIA into a tranquilizer gun. The suppressor-equipped pistol it's derived from is itself being developed for use by special forces based on the M39.
The Mark 22.
That's what they're going to call it if they decide to adopt it for official use. It uses a slide lock mechanism that will keep the firing sound down to a minimum.
But I'll have to reload it by hand every time I fire, right?
Right. You won't be able to fire multiple shots at once, so make every shot count. Aim for the enemy's vital spots. There's talk of designing the Mark 22 to accommodate special subsonic rounds, but for this mission, you'll be using specifically designed tranquilizer rounds. In a way, these tranquilizer rounds are like miniature syringes. When one of them strikes a target, the impact causes a needle contained within to shoot out. At the same time, chemicals inside the round are mixed to create a gas, which pushes the plunger and injects the tranquilizer into the target. You can knock out an enemy immediately by shooting them in the head. But if you shoot them in the arm or leg, the tranquilizing agent will take some time to set in. Aim carefully. I see you're not wearing any face paint. Selecting no paint for face under camouflage lets you remove your face paint.
Yeah, it was kind of uncomfortable.
But without face paint, your camouflage alone won't be sufficient. So if you need a high camo index, make sure you're wearing face paint. Got it?
Got it. A little annoyed there.
Normally, you would ask a fellow soldier how well your camouflage is working. But this is a solo sneaking mission, so nobody out there is on your side. You have to determine how well your camouflage is working by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, that's what the camo index is for. The camo index tells you how well you've imitated the surroundings. The higher the index, the more well disguised you are. With a high enough camo index, you can even fool enemies inches away. If you are in an area where encounters are a high concern, keep your camo index high. Got it? In my day, I did my share of sneaking into enemy territory.
You mean since World War II?
Yeah, mostly snatch missions.
Snatcher.
Mission. That's where you abduct an enemy officer without killing him, right?
Right. That's where I got the original idea for CQC. In a snatch mission, taking out the target's escorts by shooting them is not an option. If the enemy hears the gunshot, they'll know there's an intruder and tighten security. And the target will sense danger and try to get away.
You needed a way to take out the guards and secure the target without making a sound.
That was the idea. The CQC style that you and I developed is based on the techniques I cultivated during those missions. So...
First time I've heard this.
Huh?
You've never told me any of this before.
I didn't?
No. Why? Why didn't you tell me this before? Why now?
I have my reasons.
Oh, okay. That's not suspicious. Sunset, yeah, I definitely feel like if if Konami wants to make a new Metal Gear game, I think a game about the boss would be a really good way to make something that doesn't trample over what Kojima's left behind. You know what I mean? I've always thought that a game about the boss's glory days could be really cool and is sort of an unexplored part of the Metal Gear timeline.
This is a solo sneaking mission. There's no one out there to support you. You'll need to be more than just a soldier. You'll have to be a medic, a pilot, and even a cook.
You don't need to remind me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Glad to hear what?
That you haven't changed a bit.
Hmm?
The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
There's no need to be embarrassed. No one's ever attempted a mission like this before. In fact, you might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival viewer. The survival viewer contains everything you'll need to stay alive in the field. Use camouflage to change your camouflage, backpack to select a weapon, food to eat, and cure to heal yourself. The map option lets you view the map. The survival viewer is going to be your best friend in this mission, so learn to make the most of it. If you want to adjust the settings so they're easier to use, open the pause menu instead of the survival viewer, and then select options to make any changes you see fit.
That was new, I think.
Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment.
You got it.
The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention. It takes more than just clothes to make a good disguise. To camouflage yourself effectively, you'll need to wear face paint. Face paint is camouflage applied to the face. Bare skin sticks out like a sore thumb in the jungle, so always protect yourself with face paint. Choose a color that matches the features of your surroundings, and use your finger to apply the face paint. Start by applying a light color, then gradually move up in darkness. That way, even if you make a mistake, you can cover it up with a later, darker color. In order to flatten the appearance of your face, use light colors on areas of the face that recede, and dark colors on areas that protrude. Open the survival viewer, go to camouflage, then select face.
Camouflage is pretty cool.
Selection of face paints. Be sure to select a face paint that makes you blend right into your surroundings, okay? Camouflage is about blending in with nature. To ensure effective camouflage, you have to stay low and keep still. As long as you have camouflage fatigues, face paint that matches the environment, and lay on your stomach, you don't need to be concerned with being spotted by distant enemies. On the other hand, no amount of camouflage will keep you hidden from the enemy if you're running around. So when you need to hide from the enemy, lie as low as possible and stay still. You can check the camo index to see how your movement and position affects the quality of your disguise. Hunters have known about camouflage since ancient times. But it's only quite recently, since the 18th century, that it's been applied to military operations. The first camouflage introduced to the military was a solid-colored uniform designed to blend in with the battlefield. It was really more of a protective coloring than true camouflage. Camouflage,
Fake
in the
camouflage.
modern sense of the word, wasn't introduced until the First World War. During that war, weapons such as aircraft, cannon, and warships were painted in camouflage colors. But it was almost never used to disguise individual soldiers. The widespread use of camouflage began in World War II. The Germans and the Russians in particular made active use of it in battle. Nowadays, with the Cold War raging, the Eastern Bloc has been hard at work developing all sorts of camouflage patterns. In the West, the French implemented it in their paratrooper corps and SAS during the wars of independence in Indochina.
I never saw it used in Korea, though.
America has lagged behind other countries in incorporating camouflage. They're only just beginning to consider introducing it into certain units.
Why is that?
Apparently, there are those in the U.S. military who consider camouflage too passive a technique.
Morons.
You're telling me. But now more and more people are beginning to
Stealth
appreciate
enthusiasts.
how useful and important camouflage can be. I'm sure the brass will see the light soon enough. To place a weapon on your person, go to the survival viewer, then backpack, then select weapon. A list of weapons will be shown in a window on the screen. Select the weapon you wish to put on your person with the movement stick, and press the enter button to remove the weapon from your backpack and equip it to your person. However, you can only carry so many weapons at once on your person. Put unnecessary weapons back into your backpack. Select a weapon on your person from the weapon list and press the enter button to put that weapon into your backpack. Your situation determines what weapons are most useful. Consider this when choosing which weapons to put on your person. Okay, Snake? The sooner you find the enemy, the better you'll be able to deal with the situation. So be sure to make use of sensors like the motion detector and active sonar. When you aim your handgun in first-person view, align the front sight and the rear sight of the gun with the target, then fire.
Sure.
Stalking is a movement technique that eliminates even the sound of your footsteps. But all you need to do is press when stalking, you can, and since your posture is low while stalking,
We heard
you are
about
that
stalking.
much less likely to, since you move cautiously while however, the switch between in the jungle, it's absolutely crucial to keep your position secret from the enemy.
In the jungle.
Sometimes even the smallest sound can be enough to give your position away and get you killed. You'll have to make sure your weapons and equipment don't make noise bumping around. Use tape to secure metal objects and other items that seem likely to produce noise. After you've secured your gear, jump up and down to see whether it makes a sound.
Don't worry. I remember the drill.
Select map in the survival viewer to view a map of the area
Gotta just
currently
jump
in.
around a little bit.
It shows your
Jump
present
around and make a
location and
sound.
places you've been to. In addition, if you acquire information from enemies, the map may also display enemy unit positions and the location of items. To get information from an enemy, grab him from behind using CQC.
Oh, I
and
can't wait to
press the
actually
interrogate button.
try some of this
See, the
gameplay
only
we've been hearing so much
knowing
about.
How to put information about the zone of operation to effective use will be essential. Map will serve you well. Keep in mind that your weapons and equipment each have their own weight. Storing a heavy item on your person will cause your stamina to drain more quickly. If you're getting tired or want to conserve your stamina, it's a good idea to put any items you're not going to use back into your backpack. There is one weapon greater than any other in battle. Do you know what that is?
The gun.
Yeah.
What?
Do we have to go through this again?
Yes,
Will. An unflinching will to survive no matter what.
exactly. The will to carry out your mission and return home alive will see you through even the most desperate of situations. It's the most potent weapon in your arsenal. Don't forget that, no matter what. Treetops, bushes, hollow logs. There are plenty of places in nature you can use to hide yourself. Search each area carefully. Use nature to its fullest extent. You'll thank me later.
You'll thank me later. Can I thank you right now?
If you want to survive in the jungle, you're going to need to hone all of your senses.
Oh, here we
An
go.
unnatural movement in the undergrowth, a tiny shadow peeking out through the trees in the distance. Always keep an eye out for any signs of the enemy's presence. Your sense of hearing is equally important. Visibility
This is a good
poor
call.
in the jungle, so you've got to learn to pick up the enemy's presence from the sounds you hear around you. Always be listening for that one snap of a twig among the chirping of the birds and the babbling of the brooks. Your sense of smell is also important. Body odor, sweat, gunpowder, food. These faint smells wafting in the wind will tell you where the enemy...
No.
No?
I can't smell.
You? What now?
I can't smell.
Not at all.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
Not a thing.
Oh. Well then, you'll just have to trust in your instincts as a gamer.
Good job. Good job. Yeah.
Did you go into the room and say "Dada"? Yeah, I think everybody heard that too.
Good job. You were just showing off. Are you in the mood for a mom and baby?
What an adorable new friend.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you in the mood, Kellen? Are you
Sunset Tequila. Thank you for the follow.
Are you gonna
Our
sit?
adorable new friend.
Okay, maybe not.
That was awesome.
I thought he might sit with us for a couple minutes, but maybe he's too busy.
No, he just wanted to come in here and say, "That's Dada."
Yep, I know who
know
that is. Oh, you want to bring my pants in? Showing my pants off on stream? Thanks. Appreciate
Are
that.
those for me?
Yep,
Let me-
that's great, kiddo.
Let me get the full screen cam going.
Yeah, he loves walking around
Oops.
with our clothes. Yeah. How's that going for you, buddy? At least I can air out your room. It's pretty warm in here. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Trying to move that so you can see him walking around.
So have you been listening to 2 hours and 20 minutes of Codec calls?
Yes, I have not even fired my gun yet.
I was enjoying the audiobook in the car.
Oh yeah, that's half of the fun of the game.
You get a very, very big audiobook.
That was one of my favorite codec calls that was just ending there. The boss talking about your senses, how your sense of sight is important, your sense of hearing is equally important, your sense of smell can tell you where the enemy is, and he's like, I can't smell. She goes, not like nothing, not at all, not even a whiff. And she goes, oh, well then I guess you'll just have to trust your instincts as a gamer.
It's true, we can't smell.
They do a funny little, fourth wall break, and then the boss just, like, shatters it before she leaves. So good. Yep. Wow. Wow, buddy.
I don't know how much of this you can see.
I'm blocking a lot of it,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
he's just crawling along here. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Well, Kellen, how are you doing? Are you crawling through the jungle, staying low to avoid detection?
Oh, want to sit in Daddy's lap for a minute?
Hey, Kellen, can you show me high five?
Good
Yeah,
job.
nice high five. That's
Yeah.
right. He's so smart. He's so cool.
There we go.
No, Elephant, don't teach him that. He loves climbing the steps and then jumping off them. Good job, buddy. That was impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, my pants. Oh, you're gonna take those? Okay. That's fine. I didn't need them.
Yeah. By the way, in case it wasn't very clear, this playthrough is going to be a lot of listening to codec calls and getting immersed in the story and the characters. So I hope you're ready for that. If you don't like that, if you wanted to see tactical espionage action nonstop, that's not what we're going to be doing. I'm sorry. I play nonstop action games on other days. My last stream was Dragon Ball Fighters.
All right. I will leave you to it.
Love you. The Krasnygrad daycare, that's right.
It's just gonna be that much more satisfying when you do get to play.
Exactly.
All the knowledge.
I'll know all of the controls and all the tips and tricks. Yeah.
If you rapid fire the assault
What's up, X?
rifle, the recoil of the gun will cause your shots to stray from their intended targets.
Ocelot has very good
Firing
smell.
from a
That's
crouched
right.
position or while lying on your stomach will stabilize the recoil and keep your hits more consistent.
He's got that over us.
Saving the game, Snake?
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Whatever, let's save the game.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of
That's
Monsters?
so quick now.
No,
Oh, that's
what
so
is it?
nice.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test.
Delta
and goes
Metal
on a
Gear is good.
rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Excuse me?
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
They updated that.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Have a little fun. My PS5 has become a glorified blueprints machine. Yeah, I got a PS5 11. I don't know if you missed the story, but I traded in a bunch of my Wii games and stuff to a local game store. That's really cool. Double Jump video games, actually. And they gave me a ton of store credit. And then I was like, I guess maybe I wouldn't have to wait a year or so to play Death Stranding 2 if I just walked out of here with a PS5 for store credit. Literally didn't even have to give them any money for it and still had hundreds of dollars in store credit left to get games with. So, yeah. Yeah, Double Jump video games, so cool. They just got a new location. It's closer to us, I think, actually, now. I don't even remember. Triangulate my position, I dare you. Is Nata still playing Blueprints? You really us a lot of them. What? You're in America. You got me. Walter White gif.
Do you want to save?
No.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
I want to talk to the boss.
Equipment captured in the field often needs to be fixed or have its parts replaced before it can be used. But you won't need to worry about that in this mission.
Why's that?
Because your adversaries are highly trained professionals. They'll no doubt have made sure their reserve gear is in working condition.
So in other words, I can use the stuff I pick up right away?
Right. One more thing. When you pick up a new item, don't forget to read its description in the window. When you see an enemy, the first thing to do is conceal yourself and watch what he's doing. If you make any sudden moves, your camo index will decrease, and there's a good chance the enemy will catch sight of you. And don't start to panic just because an enemy is acting like he knows you're there. It doesn't necessarily mean he's figured out exactly where you are. As long as you hide someplace like the bushes and stay perfectly still, you'll usually come out all right. Stay calm, keep a grip on the situation, and use clear judgment.
Get a grip, Snake. So I'm like stuck in a couple super late game puzzles. Okay, yeah, I know that it gets like really intense. But no spoilers, because I think I'll be playing it eventually. That the golf emote is mesmerizing. I can't stop watching it. I keep hoping he'll get it. He'll make it one of these times.
Your ultimate objective in this mission is to find Sokolov and get him to safety, not to slaughter the enemy.
So basically, I should avoid getting into battles, right? You don't have to tell me.
To avoid battles, it will be essential to scout out the enemy's numbers and positions. That's what your binoculars are for. Tell me, what's the advantage of a solo sneaking mission?
It's easier to go in undetected than with a group.
Exactly. And therein lies the entire reasoning behind this virtuous mission. This mission into Soviet territory is a violation of international law. If this gets out to the public, we'll be faced with an international crisis even greater than the one 4 years ago.
4 years ago, the U-2 crash.
Failure is not an option.
Not a problem. I'll get Sokolov out without them ever knowing I was here.
A movie about the man who lives in a Toys R Us. He meets a girl at a church and trades in stolen video games from the Toys R Us he lives in to buy the daughter's Zelda Legos. Wow. Trading in video games to get Zelda Legos is like there's some sort of irony in there.
Your objective in this mission isn't to get into fights, but if you're faced with a situation where you have no choice but to get rid of an enemy, attack him from behind. If you use stalking to sneak up behind an enemy and take him out in one strike, the other enemies probably won't even notice. If it doesn't look like you'll be able to sneak up from behind, wait for him to come toward you. Either figure out the enemy's patrol route and get there before he does, or make a sound or throw something to get his attention. And if he does spot you, don't hesitate. Take him out before he has a chance to alert his comrades to your presence. Got it? Enemies pose a greater threat when they patrol in squads. The members of a squad are constantly watching out for each other, making it difficult to take them out without being noticed. If you absolutely have to attack a squad, use CQC or a gun equipped with a suppressor and start with the last one in line, then work your way up. A tactical reload is a change of magazines carried out before the bullet...
Pretty sure we already heard this.
That will you can also choose battle fatigue.
Yep.
The leaf pattern was developed to provide cover in forest environments. The U.S. military isn't the only one using
Leaf pattern. We can also force these camouflage calls by putting them on.
Are developing various types of patterns, each suited to the vegetation of the particular region. The Soviets and the Eastern European countries all use their own unique patterns. Leaf pattern camo will give you an especially low profile in areas of thick vegetation.
Cool. Quick change. Does he have anything to say about the mask?
Sokolov should be at the abandoned. If you have any questions... Snake, are you wearing that mask again?
Yeah. For some reason, it feels kind of nostalgic.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't have the golden
Something about
camo
that
now.
face just rubs me the wrong way.
It looks fine to me. But if you hate it that much, why'd you give it to me in the first place?
Well, that mask was originally created for use in another mission. An agent was supposed to disguise himself as a Soviet officer and sneak into an enemy installation. We had it all set to go, but certain circumstances forced us to abort the mission. With the mission cancelled, the mask was going to be thrown away. But the guy at the CIA's tech division who created it pitched a fit.
Why'd he do that?
He said it was too good to throw away. According to him, that mask is a revolutionary new design that lets the wearer blink, something that wasn't possible up till now.
I'd think you'd want to make the lips move before bothering with the blinking.
Yes, I thought so too, but for some reason he's obsessed with making it blink.
Whoever he is, he sounds like a crackpot.
Well, he does good work, but I spend 3 days a month just dealing with the complaints we get about him. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, I decided to put this mask we had in storage to good use by hiding your identity from the gunship crew.
I get it. So this mask is based on a model somewhere.
That's right.
What do I do if I meet that guy?
That's not going to be a problem.
Why not?
The man the mask is based on is a GRU officer. You're in the KGB's sphere of influence. Chances are you won't
A model, yeah.
And if I do?
beat the crap out of him.
Beat the crap out of him. That's a call you can only get if you picked I like MGS2 at the beginning. It references Sigint before you actually meet him. Sigint is the one who made this mask.
Use first-person view.
How about the boss?
Snake,
What's up, boss?
don't you what's up me?
Okay then, what is it?
I'm talking about your camouflage. Why aren't you using it?
Oh,
When you don't use any camouflage at all, you stick out like a sore thumb. Didn't you listen to a word I said?
She's engaged
listening,
mom mode.
Then start using your camouflage. Is that clear?
yeah.
I see you're wearing the olive drab uniform. Olive drab, or OD for short, is what you might call the
It's
pre-camouflage
OD.
uniform. Plain-colored OD fatigues are still worn by infantry today, but they'll be replaced sooner or later by patterned camouflage. As you can see, it's got no colors or markings on it, so of course it won't make a very effective disguise. You should change into some other type of camouflage as soon as you can. Press the CQC button. It takes more than just... Your objective in this mission isn't to get into...
Does she not care about the mask?
Like with the handgun, you can press the aim button to ready the...
Isn't that the new Kojima game, OD? Actually, is yeah. Isn't there something like that?
Choose battle fatigues that...
I guess she doesn't care about the mask. I thought she did. I think paramedic does?
That area is home. Snake. Eat food to eat food.
No, okay. I guess not.
Paramedic.
Oh.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician, or I was until I joined the CIA.
How is your reputation?
My what?
Your reputation.
Oh, that.
How was it?
Why? Don't you trust me?
That's not what I meant.
Fine then.
Uh-huh. So,
So what?
your reputation, how was it?
My, you're relentless.
Hey, I'm a snake. So,
My reputation was spotless. I'm highly skilled, patient, and good-looking to boot. Everybody wanted to see me. What else would you expect? No, seriously.
Incidentally, her nickname back then was Quack.
Major.
is that true?
Is what true?
About your nickname.
No. Well, maybe a few people did call me that.
So you were a quack.
It's
No.
very
Well,
disguised.
yes and no. I mean, in a sense I was, but then again I wasn't.
Snake, her skills as a doctor are beyond reproach. You have my word on that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Snake.
Then why did they call her quack?
It's because she...
Never mind that. It doesn't matter. We've got a job to do and we have to stay focused. Besides, my past doesn't have anything to do with the mission and...
Because she never shuts up.
Yes, that's it.
No, that's not it. Snake, tell him that's not true. Say something.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, you do that.
Just a minute. Snake, don't you hang up on me.
Oh, paramedic. They'll never make me hate you. Quack. Yeah, I guess we hear the boss's thoughts on the mask later, huh, Sunset?
Snake, that air... If you have any... Say, Snake, about that helmet and oxygen mask you took off right after you parachuted in?
Oh, those? Those are the helmet assembly and oxygen system assembly I used to make.
Yeah, I think it's
the helmet
after the
is fitted with a
virtuous
bayonet
mission.
fastener that attaches to the oxygen mask. It's also got earphones and a boom mic.
I'm not interested in all that stuff.
So why did you bring it up?
It reminds me of something.
Reminds you of something.
Yeah.
The mask.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is, and I can't stop thinking about it.
That's what you've been thinking about?
Yeah, every time I'm about to remember it, it slips away from me again. Don't you just hate that?
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen it somewhere before. Any ideas?
How would I...
That's it!
What?
The fly!
The fly?
Yeah, it finally came to me. You look just like him. Ah, I feel better.
The fly?
From the movie, The Fly? You've never seen it?
No.
Jeez, where have you been? It's
Where
about
have
this
you
scientist
been?
who's conducting teleportation experiments when he gets mixed up with a fly and ends up with the fly's head attached to his body.
Never heard of it.
That's too bad. It's a good movie.
Paramedic. You said you like movies, right?
I love him.
About the Major's code name.
Major Tom?
Yeah. He sounded like he wasn't sure whether or not Tom was the name of the tunnel that worked in The Great Escape.
So I heard.
It's made up.
So was it?
Was it what?
Was Tom really the name of the tunnel that worked?
Right.
So it was Tom.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Why should I know?
You watch a lot of movies, don't you?
Yeah.
But you've never seen The Great Escape.
No.
Why not?
It didn't look interesting.
You don't watch movies that don't look interesting?
That's right.
And yet you've seen The Fly.
The fly looked interesting, and it was. Something wrong.
Nothing. Tell me, what other kind of movies do you like?
Let's see. There's the Quartermass Experiment, and It Conquered the World, and Earth versus the Spider. Oh, and Mondo Kane. Did I say something weird?
Forget it.
Of course, Snake and Major Tom enjoy more like military focused, like historical fictions. She's all about science fiction. I don't think Snake's ever seen a movie. I don't think so.
When you get hurt, your body, however, the speed at which your life, the more steps. So if you want.
Yeah.
When you get hurt, your body, however, the more. So.
Wait, that was the exact same one.
To eat food, go to.
To eat food.
Eat food to recover.
Eat food.
To take a rest, all you have to. You can capture animals alive by using the tranquilizer gun or a mouse trap. When you capture a live animal, you can carry it on you as a weapon by going to backpack in the survival viewer.
Some Metal Gear fans, so I'm talking about Metal Gear to normal people.
Use the aim button to ready it, then press the attack
The Fly
button to throw
sounded
it.
interesting.
Throwing a
And it
venomous
was.
animal at an enemy might be enough to knock him out. Even non-venomous animals like frogs can be used to distract the enemy's attention. And since I know you're going to ask me, yes, keeping animals alive prevents them from rotting and makes them taste better when you eat them. Remember, though, you've only got 3 cages for capturing live animals. To eat food. Snake, that area. You can capture animals. You should be able to.
Stalking is a movement.
We might be out of
But with
codecs.
a handgun, you could. It takes more than just clothes.
Well, besides all the ones we can get by changing our camouflage, that is. What? Oh, I have to press. Boss has some stuff about equipment. That's right, yeah. Oh, that is not the equipment button anymore. Oh, I like my little compass. Oh, I'm over the compass. You can't see the compass. I just sound crazy to you. It's in the bottom left. There's a compass. Getting used to the new controls.
You're wearing the woodland face paint, I see.
Suicent
The
redeemed
woodland face
Suicent's
paint is
vitamin
designed
redeem.
for use in
Good.
forests. It'll give you a high level of camouflage in a wooded environment. Try using woodland paint when you're traveling through the forest.
All right, we did it.
Selecting no paint. Stalking is a...
Oh, did we not... I thought this was new camo. Oops. Camouflage. Let's do the all black set. Spoiler alert. She's like, it sucks.
I see you're wearing the black camouflage. People tend to associate black camo with night operations, but that's not always the case. Wearing all black when you're out in the forest at night makes your silhouette darker and more prominent, and you end up standing out instead. To get the most out of your camouflage, it's essential to choose a pattern that matches your surroundings, even at night. Don't forget that. You're wearing black face paint, huh? Painting your face black will raise your camo index in dark areas.
Snake, that's problematic.
If you find yourself in any dark areas, make sure to use the black face paint.
Snake. Has to be an achievement in all these MGS games for listening 100% of the communication, maybe 95%. So since there actually is in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Awesome.
Sriracha 6 has been subbed for 6 whole years.
Whoa.
They are now triple roulette card tier, the highest possible tier.
Triple roulette card tier. Awesome. Thank you, Sriracha. 72 months. Got that prime sub. What's up, Cookie Man? Oh, don't worry, Cookie Man. I literally haven't left, like, the initial area yet. We've just been listening to Codecs. My screen just shot out a bunch of stuff. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, oh, as I was saying, Suisun, in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, there is an achievement for listening to most of the available codec calls. I think you do have to reach like 95% or something. I was looking at the snake. I was looking at the snake up close. Forget the first person view is like a toggle. I can't believe you can't make first person view a hold instead of a toggle. I can't press the triangle button on here to go crazy. Oh, look, there's something up there. Is there a way to zoom in? Guess not. Oh, I need my binoculars for that. Oh, it doesn't say what it is. But there's also a magpie. Oh, look at the bird. That is a detailed bird. The bird's eye has like depth. That's kind of incredible. They should make a Metal Gear Delta spin-off game that's literally just like a bird watching game. You just like take pictures of birds and stuff. The box is affected by the oxygen vortex, but the bird isn't. Would you like a snack and wait to make dinner after swimming? I'll probably be pretty hungry after swimming, but that's good because we're planning on making a big meal, so no, I'm good. Got him. Don't worry, I captured him alive. Right.
I see you're wearing the squares pattern camouflage.
We're going swimming indoors.
Consists of a series of squares, each varying slightly in color and shape from the next. It has the effect of making the contours
That
of the
does sound
person
really
wearing
good, Cookie
it
Man.
more difficult to distinguish. You'll find it especially useful against brick and rusted metal backgrounds.
Your backyard. Sriracha's planning on making garlic knots, ribeye steak, and oh, are we making the carrots today, Sriracha? I guess you didn't like the carrots last time, did you? I really did. We should do the carrots again. Yeah.
You can only use CQC to... The leaf pattern was developed to provide cover in forest environments.
Do you not care about the face paint I'm wearing?
The sooner you find the enemy, people tend to associate blood.
The Fox Hunt mode doesn't support crossplay. Oh, yeah. Also, I don't have PS Plus, so I can't play online. Surprisingly fun, though. Nice. We had McRibs. Yeah, that's good, too. What other... What else we got? Ooh, wooded camo. Nice. I look like a tree. Hold on. Oh, he went all the way down the tree. There we go. Yeah, if you crouch up against a tree with the wooded camo, you get 55%. You're taking a bite of something and be like, this could use more chili oil. Then, as you're adding more, you realize I had plenty and you made a mistake. Oh. 11 says no. Yep, that's a tree.
Bark camouflage. The
Tree bark camouflage,
pattern was
no
originally
space.
Created for use by hunters. Unlike the somewhat abstract design seen in other patterns, tree bark is characterized by a design that resembles photographs of stumps and branches pasted together. It's especially good when you're pressed up against a tree. Camouflage is about blend.
Okay. I think besides save calls, we're probably out.
Sokolov should be at... Snake, if you step in...
Boss, tell me more about trees. Oh, I love learning about trees. Look at that guy. Let's capture one of you. Yeah. Snake G. Crazy to think I've met David Hayter and spoken to him. Oh, there we go. This is how we get up to that magpie I captured earlier. Yeah. Wait, life medicine? No, this is not. Wait, this is what I was looking at. Oh, the magpie must have woken up. Flown away. I find these codecs intriguing. Hey, look at these guys. I'm earning so many achievements. Are the ducks new? What are the ducks from? Are the ducks from the 3DS version? Are the ducks the Yoshis? Or no, in the 3DS version, all the frogs are replaced with Yoshis, right? They're not new, but they're now wearing camouflage. Like the baby is a PBJ. He already ate a Nurture-Life meal and half a box of blueberries. He must know he's going swimming, so he's loading up. Yeah, true. I remember a duck. There were ducks. There were ducks in the version I had. At least not that I knew of. Food. Not eaten yet. Said to be fairly tasty. Let us eat.
Tasty.
Tasty. Great stamina recovery. Tried it, was fairly tasty. Artistic integrity ruined. Too many additional ducks. I love that you can just eat it, even though it's alive. Calorie block contains a nutritionally balanced source of the energy needed for daily activities. There's some nutrition facts for you. Balanced food. Equipment limit reached. Oh, the cigar. That's right. Let's equip that still. The compass. You'll have an easier time finding your destination. That's a new thing.
I see you've got the survival knife equipped. The survival knife is a necessity in the field. Press the attack button after readying your weapon with the aim button to swing the knife. Press it repeatedly to perform a combo attack.
Combo attack.
The knife lets you kill an enemy silently, so you should find it useful when the situation calls for stealth. In addition to fighting the enemy, you can also use the knife to capture wild animals. That one knife can provide you with everything you need to survive in the field. Use it well.
It's the timer in MGS4, the egg girl. You wanna see this? Sonic Rumble skins cost $40. Yeah, they cost like an equivalent premium currency to like $40 or something. Oh, Sonic Rumble. It's so funny that that game got delayed so much, and now it's a Fall Guys clone in in 2025. Did you see the Gabe Cube? What are you talking about? No? Are they selling it? Is that? I can only imagine that's like a Steam console. Yeah. Okay. The Gabe Cube. The new Steam box. Well, they already have the frickin'. They have the deck, right? Isn't the deck the Steam console? Never too late for a Fall Guy. It's 6 times stronger than the dick. It's 6 times stronger than Gabe's dick. No kidding. That's crazy, man. The best Fall Guys is Kirby. Oh yeah, Kirby. It's not called that. It's called damn it, what is it called? What are games? Best Fall Guys is Stumble Guys at Red's house playing the Mr. Beast $1 million map. Kirby. What the heck is that game called? Now I have to look it up. Kirby Sweets game. Kirby's Dream Buffet.
You have some life medicine on you. Life medicine is a recent pharmaceutical product developed by the Soviet Union. It works with your metabolism to quickly treat wounds. If you use it, you can recover life on the spot. Try it when your life is starting to run low in battle. The Tiger Stripe pattern has been in use since 1959 among the South Vietnamese Marine Corps. But the pattern originated with the French.
Did we already hear this?
It's said that it developed out of the brushstroke pattern,
No, I think
also known
this is
as
new.
lizard camouflage. It provides some cover in trees and grass, but it's especially effective in earth and mud environments. You should find it useful when you're concealing yourself by crawling on the ground.
I feel, Cookie Man, I feel like if it was like $5, like everybody would have played it. But it was like, was it $15 or was it $20? It was overpriced for sure, but it was very fun and I liked it. But there was not a lot of content in it in terms of like gameplay. Felt I paid too much. Yeah. But hey, we can play it. We should play it together. Oh, and there was the stupid thing where you can't party up and then play with other people, like, which sucks. If you made a lobby, like, you can only play with people in that lobby, which is like, you know, it prevents griefing or whatever, but like, who cares? The Switch 2 upgrade. We totally can play it, Cookie Man. Sriracha would love to play that, especially. I feel like maybe.
Only use CQC.
Paramedic, do you care about life medicine?
Food, press
Nope. She just wants to tell me how to eat food.
a fruit called the Russian.
I was also playing Mario Kart World the other day and I sat and played it online for an hour and didn't find a full game the entire time.
You can only use.
Wait,
Sokolov should be at the... Sokolov should...
okay. Too busy with Sonic Crossworlds. Look at that sick combo attack, yeah. Oh, 85. I'm 85% concealed doing this. You like 85% can't see me here. If you're walking by, you don't know there's a guy here. I can totally see you. Achievement unlocked. Get it? I'm assuming it was 90% camo index. Hold on. What if we can we get even higher? I think there's a 100% achievement, isn't there? I think you might need camos you don't start with for that. Wait, why is the woodland camo worse here? I'm up against a dang tree. The game is talking back to you. Someone walks past, dude, they're totally not seeing me. I can totally see you. Yeah, that was kind of insane. Okay, there we go. Kellen does love trees and pine cones. You've instilled that love in him. How about the directional mic? Boss, you want to tell me about the directional mic?
You've got a directional microphone. The directional microphone is the high-performance listening device.
I love it if we never see an entire enemy this entire time.
In whichever direction it's facing. By pointing the microphone into
Sorry for talking over the boss.
You can sometimes hear the footsteps of enemy soldiers lurking beyond the trees. In jungle combat, success depends on how well you can sense the enemy's presence. Use it wisely. The tiger stripe pattern.
You can still try to knock when there's nothing next to you. That works. But that doesn't. That's really funny. Can we find some wildlife? Here's something over there. Actually, just having this be a wildlife hunting game would be so good. Found him. How about Snake G? What do you think about that, the boss?
Even while hanging,
She doesn't care.
you can only...
This is what I wanted the new Pokemon Snap to be. Yes, make a Pokemon Snap with like this complicated of a system.
I see you're using binoculars. The ones you've got are a high-performance military model equipped with a zoom function.
Yeah, they give me a flat image across the entire viewing range.
They're completely waterproof and highly shock and flame resistant. You won't need to worry about them breaking. Scouting is key during a sneaking mission. If you can determine enemy positions and the lay of the land from a distance, it'll make your job that much easier. Use them wisely.
Cigars. Highly addictive and hazardous to your health. Be careful not to smoke too much. Yeah. I can see my life going down. Ah, that's way better. Now we can relax. I think the boss is calling me.
Snake, did you take off your uniform?
Yeah,
What's the matter?
just needed to loosen up.
I know there's a naked option under uniform in the camouflage window that lets you take off your uniform.
See you,
But
Vex.
without a uniform,
Thanks for stopping
on,
by.
your camo index will remain low, and you'll burn through your stamina more quickly. So stop acting like a fool and put some camouflage on now. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Paramedic is the medical correspondent. Also, contact Sokolov should be with your hand.
He doesn't care if I'm shirtless.
You can get inside.
He gets it.
You should be able to... Snake,
What?
are you smoking a cigarette?
Nope.
Yes, you are.
The noise.
It's not a cigarette. It's a cigar.
Same thing.
Not at all. In fact, there's a world of difference. There's nothing quite like the rich smell and mellow flavor of a cigar. And that thick, luxurious smoke is almost sensual when it...
Yeah, whatever. You know something?
Probably not, but I don't want to hear it.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, it is hot in the
Cigarettes
jungle.
are bad for you.
It's not a cigarette. It's a...
Quiet, you.
Oh.
Smoking is bad for you. In a recent study, scientists found that tobacco smoke is full of carcinogenic substances, like nitrosamines. You know what that means? It means you're going to give yourself lung cancer if you keep on smoking.
But that's just what some scientists think, right?
Oh, give me a break.
I heard it was just a bunch of hoo-ha.
You really believe
Hoo-ha.
that?
Sure.
God, you're gullible. You ought to read this year's report from the Surgeon General. It proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that smoking causes lung cancer. Pretty soon the whole world will know that smoking is bad for you. Better quit now before it's too late.
But
And don't tell me cigar smoke is harmless because it doesn't go down into your lungs. It just means the cancer shows up in a different place. Got it?
yeah.
Kind of crazy. There was a time before people knew that. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy to me that when I was a kid, restaurants still had smoking and non-smoking sections. I remember that. Sailing in RuneScape comes out on the 19th of November. I need to mention just how huge this is for my ADHD-ridden brain. Oh yeah, Medieval Cookie Clicker gets an update. I mean, that's awesome. Doing a 24-hour stream, Cookie Man, that'd be awesome. Even if you have to like take breaks or whatnot, take BRBs. I would love popping in on that. And also, 19th, 20th, and 21st, you'll also get to play Kirby Air Riders. If you're excited for that, I know I am. And as a kid, my McDonald's had N64s in the play area. Yep. Yeah, I remember those days.
You should be able to find... To take a rest. That area is... To eat food.
To eat food?
To take a rest.
Okay.
Are you smoking a cigar?
Uh-huh.
I don't approve of you smoking during a mission.
Hey, you used to smoke them.
Never mind what I did.
Oh.
But that being said, cigars can be useful in a number
Mom-coded.
of ways, like getting rid of leeches.
Did you say leeches?
Yes. If a leech clamps onto you, try pressing the lit end of a cigar into it. The leech should cringe and detach itself from you. If you try to yank it off by yourself, you run the risk of it leaving its teeth inside you. With the cigar method, you won't have that problem.
Fascinating.
And unlike a cigarette, a cigar burns slowly, so you can use it in place of a torch in dark places.
I never knew a cigar had so many different uses.
Now you know, but quit smoking them during the mission. Hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Very mom-coded. With all 6 amiibo. Did you play the online test? I did not. Thank you for sending me the message about it, but I just didn't find any time, and that's okay. I'll just I'll be surprised. We're planning on streaming it that weekend. Streaming our first reactions to it. So look forward to that. Sriracha and I will be playing it and having a lot of fun. Leech dies of cringe.
To place a weapon.
Okay. All right. Enough of that. How about the fake death pill?
The tree bark pattern was originally.
You don't care about the fake death pill?
Normally, you would ask a fellow.
Yeah, I think we heard all about the fake death pill earlier. How about the compass? I think I had the compass equipped, so.
Like with the handgun.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be anything for it. There's lots of movement. There's movement right near me. There's a snake in the grass. Somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. Right in front of me? Maybe it's up above. Maybe it's a bird in the tree. Okay. Let's get our camouflage on. I'm back now. Are we done talking to the Major yet? I think we just ran out of codec calls. Yeah, Crispy. God, you think my idea is cool? I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do it. I can't promise it'll be the most interesting stream. That's okay. You know, it won't be solely about the gameplay, of course. Just an excuse to do a fun long stream and talk to chat. And I'm sure you can go the Vex method and get derailed by stuff. Using the radio. Yep, I did figure that one out, actually. Did already know that one. Rolling. New style. Oh! Oh! The mud's already sucking me in. Look at this guy. And you can crouch walk in this game. That's so good. You think we should feed the crocodiles? I don't know. What did I just pick up? I literally don't even remember.
You might be wondering, Brad, why aren't you wearing your other dress? Well,
Bug juice.
I took it off to make sure my swimsuit fit. And when I went to put it back on, Helen took it. And he won't give it back.
He does have it in his
He's a little clothing stealer.
right now.
He's a little clothing stealer. Hi.
He thinks it's fun.
He likes to steal clothes. Here's the pants he stole her. There he goes.
Oh. What you got there, buddy? Is that for me? Is that for me? Can I have that?
Dude, he's so fast. For racing.
Can I? What do you think? Can I have that?
Oh, I didn't know.
Just wait for it. Wait for it. There he is.
What do you have?
Can I have that? Can I have that?
He loves the texture.
Can I do an impromptu dance party when he comes in?
Yes.
Yeah, we absolutely
Yes.
can. Hold on. Here on the Redhead-O-Rama stream, we hate gameplay and would never willingly engage in it.
No, thank you.
Okay, Kellen, you gotta leave the room and then come back.
He's not gonna want to
complete the
leave
bit.
now. Okay, we can do our dance
What
party.
you got? You got a hair on your face?
Alright.
Give me that. Give me that. I want
Oh,
that.
that'll get him.
Oh, give me that. I want that. Give me that.
Oh, you didn't quite.
Give me
get it.
that. Give me that right now. Give me that back. I want that.
Oh, okay. Get ready.
Yeah.
Dance.
Eat. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
His expression's so blank.
He was just kind of looking back and forth between the two of us, like, what?
I got it.
Yay, my dress! He's like, you tricked me! You betrayed
She
me!
stacked it in the other room. I think it's in the other room, buddy. Keep this sock off.
Didn't need that sock. Didn't need that sock.
You gonna grab your own sock? Do you want it back on you?
He's looking at his other foot.
He's looking at his foot now that his sock.
He's like, what do I do now?
His foot is free. How do mom and dad do this? I'm glad you enjoyed that, Cookie Man. I'm gonna see if I can get the mic all the way extended over here so we can.
Sorry to take over the last few minutes of stream.
Oh no, it's okay. I was coming dangerously close to getting to where enemies are.
Oh, that wouldn't do.
Yeah, no.
Have actual.
That's scary.
No. We're here to collect animals. Kitchy.
And talk to my friends on the phone.
Exactly. Oh my god. Run away, Gillen! Run away, you still can! You actually don't need the sock today for going out. You're actually not gonna wear socks in the pool.
I hope you guys can hear those baby giggles, by the way.
Oh, I think they can. You enjoying the game so far?
Yeah. You know, what little I've played of it. It's okay. We always knew that this was going to be a slow burn playthrough.
That's okay. Guess he's with me.
Should we, while we got a second, announce our special stream on Sunday?
Yes! Someone that hasn't been on the channel for years, actually.
Yeah, definitely has been years since we last saw this person.
Sammy.
Sammy.
She's gonna be on stream.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Sammy's coming on
play
Sunday.
silly PS1 games, old random PS1 games.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a bunch more random PS1 games, and we're gonna play them and vibe check them and hang out with them. What are you saying, Kellen? My internet just died just as I said that clip. Where can I find it now? I think you can find it in your in the place where you see your clips. There's clips of my channel and clips I've created. You can see clips I've created. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, that's too bad, Crispy.
Okay, you'll get to catch the VOD maybe, or who knows? Maybe there'll be some good clips.
Poke.
But yeah, Sammy's really fun. Excited to hang out with her.
Kellen, you wanna go swimming?
No, he hates swimming.
Can Red hold Kellen by his arms, Sriracha hold him by his legs, swing him side to side?
Facing up or facing down?
Facing up, facing up.
Facing up, you think?
Yeah, facing up.
Hey, Kellen.
Come here, buddy.
Come here, let's do something
We're gonna
fun.
do something silly.
Let's do something fun. Come here.
He wants to
Come
play
on.
chase.
Come on.
Let's try this out. Let's try this out.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
You got his arm?
I got him.
Alright, I got his legs.
Ready? 1, 2, 3! No, okay. What'd you think of that?
Good job!
Was that cool?
It's so good.
Hey, Kellen, can you show us something else cool that you can kind of do now? Can you say apple?
Good!
Yeah. Can you say apple?
That's
less, not.
That's less on the money. I swear I heard the second syllable there.
Mm-hmm. He did try to say like apple. Can you say apple? He's like, not right now, Dad.
Get you.
Watch out, watch
Careful,
out.
buddy.
There's no cushions over there.
Where are you going? You gonna climb my back? You gonna climb up? Climb my back. Kellen, climb on my
Kellen,
back.
can you climb up?
We're gonna be late for the pool because we're having too much fun. Put him on my back if he wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, drag him. Drag him on social media.
That's right. You'll never get away from me. Oh. Well, you definitely won't get away from me if you do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
Ah. When do we have to leave?
I want to pack up the car at 6.
Okay, we should probably do it like now, though.
Yeah, we should. He's having so much fun, though.
Yeah.
We'll do more of this later, buddy.
He's gonna have fun in the pool, too. There's basically an entire, like, small water park at our local, like, fitness center.
Yeah.
And they do family swims and whatnot, so we can bring him. There's, like, a huge kiddie pool section with a bunch of toys and stuff. Well, not toys, you know what I mean, like, contraptions.
He is gonna be very tired tonight. In fact, we might have to, like, keep him up after.
Yeah, he took a pretty early nap.
Because he can't go to sleep until 9:30.
If he takes, like, a 5-6 p.m. nap...
Then he's up till 2 a.m.
Yeah, he's up past midnight.
Not worth it.
And when your baby is awake, you have to be awake.
Yep.
And there is no telling him it is time to sleep.
No, his body doesn't do that.
Yeah. You can't just place him in the crib and be like, okay, go to sleep now. He's like, what the hell is happening? This is jail.
This is baby jail. You gonna do a big jump?
That was impressive.
You gonna show off?
I bet you won't do it again. I bet you're too scared to do it again. I bet you're too scared to do it again. There's no way you'll do a whole big giant jump again. Oh. Can you see his facial expression? He does that a lot now. He just does.
The big scrunched up face.
Whoa! A third time? No way.
Kellen, watch out! The giant boulder's gonna come knock you down!
Kellen, watch out. The giant boulder's gonna get Mama! Can you even see him? You might not be able to see him because of the chair.
No, 11, it's a boulder.
He's breathing so hard.
Alright, I'm gonna go change into my swimsuit.
Okay.
Goodbye, guys! This was really fun.
Sorry, that won't be on the channel. You gotta...
I got the extra for that.
You gotta subscribe to our... our secret Discord. The way he face plants with zero hesitation. Yeah, it's his favorite thing to do. Okay, that's going to be it for stream for today. Hope you all enjoyed us doing almost absolutely nothing. Listening to lots of codecs. We're going to have fun. Let's listen to one last codec while we save the game here. Maybe tomorrow we can get to Area 3.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Ooh, he flipped it.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
You started it. Did it hurt? You fell from the Black Lagoon. Oh boy. Okay. That's going to be it for stream for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. We have another stream coming tomorrow, by the way. I've got childcare every day this week, so very, very lucky for us. We get a bunch of streams this week. So tomorrow, I think we're probably going to do some more Dragon Ball Fighters. If for some reason, you know, we've had a tough day, I didn't get a lot of sleep, whatever, I'm not feeling Dragon Ball Fighters, we'll just do more of this. Wow, they have an ad for some very good-looking mashed potatoes on this stream. I pulled up and... Gosh, that looked amazing. Disgusting? You don't like mashed potatoes? You don't like potatoes? I have dentist coming tomorrow. No. Oh no. It's not a thing we're going to be doing with mashed potatoes. But we are going to be rating Affinity Chris, who is currently playing Evil Within 2. And yeah, we love him. Go send him some love. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow and on Friday and on Saturday and on Sunday. Oh yeah. Oh, the dentist is disgusting. I see. You know what's not disgusting? Back of my nips. That's right. Only available on the secret Discord, I guess. All right. That's all I got for you today. Catch y'all next time. Bye-bye. November Mania. True.